Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday. It is June 20th, and I'm here tonight with my Wyrmriders. Hi, Wyrmriders.
Why,
Um,
hi,
Hi,
Molly.
Worm
Hi, Maui.
Riders.
we
Hi,
are
Maui.
missing one of our riders, but they will be joining us after the intermission, or maybe even before, depending on when they get done with their work and obligations. Uh, Today we are finally at the Wyll. Very, very excited for that. Let's go ahead and do introductions real quick. Start in screen order as we always do. So starting with Sadie.
Hi, friends. I'm Sadie, pronouns they, she, playing Twyla, pronouns she, her, your magical little socialist anarchist question mark. Devil friend. Yay. Take it away, John.
Hi, I'm John Crabtree. He, him, playing Zakhed Novak, the Dragon Cleric. Also he, him. Yeah, he's dealing with a lot right now. We'll see how that all shakes down.
And rounding it out until Merm joins us, I'm LJ, pronouns any with respect, and I'm playing Liam, our little stoatkin, pronouns he, him, who is deep in the throes of first love, y'all. Ain't nothing like it, and I'm sure it'll all go well and end happily.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong at the King's Will? And with that, let us move to those opening credits.
To the meek and to the defenseless, I pledge my strength.
To the throne and to the order, I pledge my blood.
To the creatures of the first song, I pledge my service.
To the 12 and their scions, I pledge my faith.
And to my dragon, I pledge my heart.
All right, and as I said, the King's Will is upon us. We're at the eve of the beginning of the games, and in our previous episode, everybody ended up going out the night before. Um, some of our people, like Twyla, with family. Zakhed, a mysterious inquisitor from Obelux. Liam, on a first date with his first love, and Suavai on an enchanting evening with her betrothed. But none of these meetings were what was expected. And it is here where we pick up. Now, I'd like to know from my players, who do you think gets back to the manor first?
Not me. I guess.
It might be me.
Might be you. It might be Sue, because there
It
wasn't
might
really
be Sue. Because
much
that ended
left to
badly.
do
Sue
there.
doesn't come back this evening. I think Sue stays out all evening, kind of
Okay.
like walking
So it's probably
around.
Zakhed.
Zakhed.
Oh, okay.
And then probably Twyla next.
Yeah.
Zakhed, you were sitting in this like large common room that has been set up for you all to kind of hang out and whatnot. There's a fire crackling. The lights are low. You're staring into the flames. What do you think is going through your head at this moment? And why don't you catch us up on what because we have some people that weren't here last week. Hi, Grace. Hi, Retrofit. Why don't you catch people up on what happened at your dinner with the Obeluxian Inquisitor?
So Zakhed was approached by what turned out to be not only the head of Obeluxian intelligence, but was actually Zakhed's older brother, who Zakhed did not know he had a brother. And it is revealed that Zakhed's parents are actually burned Obeluxian spies that are trying to use Zakhed to get back into good graces with Obelux, and have tried to encourage him to become an asset for the Obeluxian government.
Yeah. And as you're sitting there staring into the fire, Twyla comes in. Now, Twyla, you had a meeting with the Sundown King, and we will get more into what the Sundown King wants from you at a later time. You have been bound magically to keep your meeting a secret. It's an honor binding magic that is done between two trusted parties. I will also say that you can mark down that you have been inducted as an honorary member into the Sundown King's 40 Rooks. So you are now a member of Parliament. And as you come in, what do you think's going through your head? Why don't you catch people up on what you learned on your time out with your dads?
I think Twyla is feeling absolutely amazing, honestly. Like, this is sort of exactly what she wanted. She wanted a connection to something not necessarily in opposition to the crown, but certainly an alternative perspective. And so it's very exciting. It's also kind of scary, but I think she feels a little part of her inside is like, I'm so cool. I'm a secret. I'm a double agent. This is so fucking cool. Like, yeah, I think this appeals to that like little kid inside of her that just wanted to get out and get up to insane adventures. But also she's like, I can't tell my friends. What the fuck am I gonna say I did tonight? I can't tell them anything. What the fuck am I gonna tell them? Oh no, oh no, oh no.
As you think about that, you see the tiny rook tattoo on your wrist that is the mark of the secret that you now keep.
Cool. I think I if I have some kind of like gauntlet or glove or wristband, I put it over it to keep it hidden, because if questions start, I don't know what I'm going to do. I am, not the best at keeping secrets, so I'm just like, shit.
And as you come in, you see Zakhed sitting there in a large, high-backed chair, staring at the fire, drink in hand. I don't know if you would be drinking this evening, Zak.
After this evening, 100%.
Just kind of staring into the flame.
Zak?
Oh, hey, Twyla. How was your evening with your dads?
Good. Good, yeah. How was your evening with your Obelaxian... What was it? Dignitary? Who was it?
Yeah, that was what the invitation said.
Cool.
It was freaking weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Politicians are weird, man.
Yeah. A lot of what we talked about, there was sort of a non-disclosure agreement that was made between us.
You don't say.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I'm trying to suss out what I'm allowed to say. But I'll get back to you on that.
Well, between us, a portion of my evening is also sort of confidential, as it were. So, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But, yeah. So I get it. No pressure. No pressure to talk about anything you don't want to.
Zakhead is going to try and insight check Twyla. Is it a big deal?
Y'all are so bad at keeping secrets.
By the way, I am keeping a secret. I'd just like to let you know that I also have a secret. Secrets.
Zakhead doesn't want to keep his secret. He just made a promise that he would.
I'm
Right.
That was so funny.
Is that? I guess that's deception.
Give me an insight check against your.
Oh no, there is no deception. Influence.
Against your.
Don't bother. That's a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Against my what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It was going to be influence, but with
Okay.
a nat 1, Zakhead, you are so in your head. You can't.
Oh,
you
that's
can't
nice.
even right now.
dead.
It's family stuff. It's boring.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Meanwhile, Liam, and keep in mind that Victor is walking you home. This is going to be much later, and I'd love to, and once we finish adjudicating this, I'd love to know what Twyla and Zoc do for the next few hours as you wait up for Liam to get back from his date. What was your evening like, Liam?
Well, we did have that lovely moment in the gondola, where I watched over him as he at least rested his eyes for a minute. And he did invite me back to his place. But I think maybe he rested and we just sat for about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. And I think I told him that I'd like to, but also that we both had a big day ahead of us the next day, and sort of more methodical, logical Liam came out and said that I'd best get back. Didn't want to worry my flight, and that we both needed to get a good night's sleep. So that when I beat him tomorrow, that he'll know that I did it without any unfair advantage.
Give me a perception check. This is going to be for the time that Victor rested his eyes as he laid in your lap.
Absolutely. Oh, what die do we want to do tonight? Let's do dragon die. But she's alright. That was a perception?
Yeah.
That's 16.
16. As you graze your hand across his chest as his shirt open a few buttons, um, you can feel one. You feel how well muscled he is, but then the thing that gives you pause is you feel all the scars
Mm.
uh on his chest, and you look at him a little bit closer, and you see that he's put a bit of makeup on, taken something from like a disguise kit or something to cover up some of the bruises and whatnot. But you're able to tell that the Wending road has been hard
Mm.
on Victor, and in fact, somewhere behind all of the love and admiration for you, there's something underneath the surface. There's always something underneath the surface with Victor. It always feels like he's holding something in.
Mm.
And as we fast forward to you two walking home, as he's walking you back to uh, the Creasy Manor, holding hands, do you say anything before he drops you off?
Hmm. God damn it. Literally every single time I roll a die to see if I should do a thing with Victor, I roll a natural 20. I rolled another one.
That's crazy.
It's been what, like 4 times now
4
that I've
times,
done
yeah.
that. That's
Mhm.
insane. The dice want what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just as we reach the sort of courtyard area before we enter like the gates to get to the manor itself, you sort of like stop him for a moment, and I give him a kiss. I'm enjoying like having sort of broken that barrier with myself. It feels nice. It feels like, yes, romantic and all of the things, but it feels like safe. Even though I've only kissed him a few times, is like it's starting to feel like something that I've always done and something that I will always do, in a way that feels familiar and like home. And as I draw back and I have a hand on his face, looking up into his eyes, I just say, "Are you alright, love? I mean, I know you're here. You're fine. You're standing in front of me, but I don't know. We didn't really do much talking about what went on the Wending. I know ours was, well, saw and did and said things I'll carry with me forever. Are you alright?"
Do you think the 12 will forgive us for our sins?
I don't know. I feel like that's a question that's a bit out of my depth. Zackhead might have an answer for you, but I think, well, yeah, there's no reason not to. We keep our oaths, we follow our hearts.
Yeah, but
As long as we try, we keep trying. We're not meant to be perfect, but just gotta keep getting up and doing the next best thing.
you know, it's weird. I don't know that I care. if they forgive me for my sins. And then he looks at you, and he takes your hands in his, and he leans down so he can be face to face with you.
Can't have done anything all that bad, have you?
He just looks you very hard in the face.
Have you?
No one will ever hurt you, Liam.
I think in that moment there's like equal parts of me that there's a flutter of fear and there's also desire and want. And I don't know which one I should follow.
You should go. You should rest for the Wyll tomorrow.
So should you.
Hopefully, we get to have that rubber match.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
That's what they're calling it.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And I catch his hand as he turns to walk away.
As you catch his hand, he turns back around and just like melts into you immediately. And I think he
I hold him up almost.
I was gonna say he holds. I was gonna say he holds you up.
Oh, he picks me up. Uppies.
He picks you up, and almost slams you against the door of the manor. And you can feel his like draconic, like power beginning to like increase his passions. And he kisses you deeply before he finds himself again in that maelstrom of emotion and steps back and says, by the gods, I want you. I'll see you at the Wyll. Good night.
Good night, Emberson.
Good night, Silverfoot. And he bows and heads off into the night.
I could just stand there for a moment, lean my head back against the door. And I don't want to go through it, because the minute I do, time will move again. And the rest of the world will exist. And just for tonight, just for this moment, it felt like there was nothing else going on. There was no one else in the city but us. I had nothing to do and nowhere to be but here. And I take a breath and nod and take one more deep breath at the sweet night air and let myself into the keep.
And as you head in and get to the common room, what does Liam walk into? It's been maybe like 3 or 4 hours since the two of you got back to the manor.
I think, I mean, I can't speak for Zahed, but I think Twyla's just decided to talk about, like, I met so many people in the city. It was really interesting, and you know, I don't think that the Barons are all that bad. I think it's just a really underserved community, and I think if we could, you know, redirect some resources there, we could really make a difference. You know? I don't know. Just a thought. You're muted, darling.
No, I agree. I think that's in training they really harp on the protecting the realm part of being a dragon rider, and I think that they the actual like bettering of the realm, I think, is
Yeah, I
not
sort of
emphasized
see
as
it.
much as it should be.
Yeah, I see it a bit as a sort of combination of the pledging one's blood to king and country, and also pledging one's strength to the defenseless. Because in many ways, people who can't feed themselves, people who can't keep the lights on or keep a roof over their heads, they are defenseless.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah.
So I don't know. That's how I choose to see it. I choose to see it as part of the oath, because as
No,
much
definitely.
as serving the crown is important, I think it's also important to serve the people. I think that's really what we're here for at the end of the day.
Right, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
1 o'clock in the morning, and I walk into an ethics class.
Ha, Liam. Hi.
I figured you lot would be in bed already.
you're back late.
Well, my dad's wanted to engage in a bit of social betterment, so we went out and distributed some food. It was really nice.
Down to the
What'd you get up
barns.
to? Yeah, into the Barrens, yeah. That's where Griggy's from, actually.
Oh. Did I know that? I don't.
I
Did you know
didn't.
that?
No, I didn't, so.
Oh.
No, I didn't know that either.
No, he doesn't talk about it, but yeah, understandably, given what we know about that place, it's sort of.
Interesting.
I'm guessing people are a bit prejudiced.
Did you happen to come across that, what was it? Some kind of bird. The sparrow that, Ray talked
I did!
about.
I did! I told them about Ray. I think I was told Ray is exactly where he should be, or is supposed to be, or something, so I'm guessing they've got some sort of plan. I don't know.
That sounds a bit ominous.
Well, they are criminals.
Good point.
Anyway.
Maybe we, don't mention where you spent last night outside of us.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
Gotcha.
What'd you get up to? You and Victor?
Oh, God. It was a nice evening. He just showed me about the city.
Yeah.
Spent quite a bit of time here.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, you two are worse than Quinn on a sugar high. It was nice, all right.
Good. I'm very glad.
Don't be thinking it means I'm gonna go any easier on him tomorrow.
No, of course not. What's the fun in that?
Speaking of which events did you all sign up for?
Oh, arcane dueling seemed like the obvious choice for me.
You, magic, never.
I signed
a
up
little
for
flame with my hand, like that's me.
I signed up for jousting.
Oh, now that's one I
Oh,
need
excellent!
to see.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited.
Oh, you're
Are
gonna
you
crush it,
jousting
mate.
on Cosney back or Dragon?
Well, I don't think it's on Dragon. Because
That would be cool.
Honestly, that would be pretty sick.
Be sick as hell.
But I don't think Luce is quite up for that yet.
She's almost big enough.
It will be on Cosneyback. However, and Cosney's, by the way, chat, is horse-sized corgis, in case you were wondering. However, there will be a Dance of Dragons, but it will be more ceremonial. It won't be an actual fight. It will be more like it's kind of like the Air and Water show here in like
yeah,
Chicago.
like a choreographed war game.
Awesome.
Yes, that some of the PAX bannerets will be putting on for you.
Cool.
Cute.
What about you, Zuckhead? You're a knight. Where did that? Was there
Oh, yeah.
anything interesting at the? What's
Yeah.
the consulate?
Yeah, no, it was a little intense. I was just telling Twyla there's a bit of a non-disclosure agreement that I had to enter into beforehand.
Well, that's no fun.
So I'm still trying to work out exactly what I can say about it. But I'll let you know when I do.
All right. Well, you're all doing all right. Nothing dangerous.
Nothing that we need to be immediately worried about.
Well, that's ominous as fuck. All right. You'll tell us if we need to know something, or at least where to keep an eye out.
I'll tell you what I can.
I just look over at Twilight. I'm just like, I don't like that.
Well, no.
I'm
At
not
this
super thrilled
moment,
about it either, but that's how it is.
At this moment, Pax Maxim steps into the room and says, "At attention.
Sit up
Why
a little
are
taller.
you still up? You have the tournament tomorrow."
And we were just heading to bed.
Wouldn't you know it? You caught us right as we were just doing that.
Bit of extended sightseeing today, sir.
He looks at the three of you, looks at the state of you, looks at Zock's like whiskey glass, like grabs it, sniffs it, and says, "Turn in."
Yeah,
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Ace packs.
And then he looks at you, Liam, like a little bit longer than the rest, and goes. He like turns around and has bed. At this moment, you realize that your fur is
Just-
a hot mess. It is just all over the place. You've got a few mats. Like it's not pretty.
No, sex hair.
Sir.
Have you all turn in for the evening. As you sleep, each of you dream like intensely. You dream of flying. You dream of your dragons being much larger than they are. And even in this somnol state, you can feel that power growing. First flight is coming soon. Twyla, you're riding the storm. It reminds you of that day with your mother. Zaked, your flight leads you to the Empyrean, and you see huge 10-foot tall bronzed human figures with these massive wings flying through the sky in formation with you, favored by the gods. Liam, you see Victor flying next to you. Your dragons clearly as deeply in love as the two of you are. Their wings just barely touching in the sky. Victor looks to you and smiles. His hair completely like undone and let down, so you can see it kind of like flowing in the wind. He smiles at you. And then you see a hand burst through his chest and pull him from his dragon. And then there's darkness. And you hear a whisper, "I'm coming." As you wake up. It is the day of the tournament. As you all begin to get ready, get into your armor, hop on your Cosneys, who are now in complete like regalia, like knightly regalia, flying your colors and everything. It is a momentous occasion. There are banners and streamers and confetti everywhere in the street. Children running with these magic streamer sparklers. As they run, the sparklers create like shapes of different kind of animals that people bond to. So you see little sparkler dragons, little sparkler griffins, and sparkler dire cats as they kind of run around. There are a few elephant folk like walking around with these huge like vending like carts that they basically like hang on their shoulders and walk around, offering like treats. Get your berries here, as they kind of walk around. It is amazing. It feels like the harvest festival that y'all grew up with every year, but like times 10. It's just like this is the most insane thing you've ever seen. And they all get excited because it's time for like the procession of Paxi, the plural Pax. And you see as you are getting in formation behind Pax Maxim, your Tessera flight behind him, and you see the other flights there. You see Victor not too far, just like a couple yards away with his flight in formation next to and just behind his Pax Banneret, as you are, Liam, to Pax Maxim. As you all begin the procession, children waving at you. There's one guy just foaming at the mouth, going, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" as he passes out. It is amazing. What's going through your mind as you see all of this celebration?
I think there's been so much through the Wending that was trying, that was difficult, and so much consternation and difficulty, unsure footing, that like here now, this moment feels like exactly where we are supposed to be. And just this intense feeling of pride. Pride of myself, pride of my flight, proud of who we are and who we've grown into even in just these last few weeks. That I am truly bolstered by those in my flight around me, and I am proud to represent them and proud to walk into this space with them. Humbled by the crowd and the reaction, but feeling of sure-footedness.
Yeah, I love that. What about you, Zach?
I think Zach is trying very, very hard to enjoy the moment and isn't quite succeeding, because in the back of his head playing on repeat is the conversation he had last night.
Yeah.
And what it means and what he's going to do about it.
As you're thinking about that, is want to happen with you. You see a few like butterflies and some squirrels kind of like climb up your Cosney onto you, and the kids are looking in awe. And an old storyteller, not unlike the one you grew up with in Palatea, Gil, says, "You see that? You see that? That is," and he thinks about the name he wants to give you. He says, "The Woodland Knight," and you hear "the Woodland Knight," as that begins to spread throughout the crowd, and they're all like cheering "the Woodland Knight." Twyla, what about you? Oh, before you answer this, did you roll your appearance today?
I did not.
Let's hope today is the day that your hair is bones.
Oh my god.
Please,
That would be
please.
hilarious.
All I want is hair as bones.
So silly. That would be really funny. I mean, it would be really useful for like intimidating the shit out of my opponent. Like, dear God, what's wrong with that person? Oh my God.
Hair is
Should we
bones?
will it? Is your hair bones? Please describe
My hair.
how you look today.
1 second. I've not read this one yet, so I have to.
Yes.
So
Holy shit.
when Twyla advanced in her draconic bond, one of the things that happened is she became a practitioner of wild magics, and now every day she rolls, and you see how the magic has affected her appearance. And
So today, for the first time, I have rolled on my magic type table necrotic. Twyla's hair turns to thin bones. They almost look like rib bones, but very like thin, that kind of clatter around her face, which is sallow and sunken. Her eyes are very like deep set in her skull. Her cheeks are very sallowed. She looks unwell. But also very spooky. Her eye flames burn black. Her veins, which normally sort of glow, a bit of a golden glow, turn dark under her skin, so it looks like black veins under her purple skin. Her tongue is black, and her wrists sprout these small, sharp little bone sort of spurs or daggers out of the sides, and yeah, she
Okay,
looks
so cool. So
spooky as
Twyla is
fuck.
the most metal person that's ever existed in Galdoria.
as you're on this procession, Twyla, you turn.
What a
and,
way to introduce myself to the public, Jesus.
I'm gonna say that this did
I
not
hope
kick
it-
in right away, so you don't
Okay.
know that you suddenly look like this. As your wild magic has taken effect to make this more fun, and you turn and you see a dwarf who is like smiles at you and waves. He's on a Cosney. He's one of the other Paxes, and as you turn and smile back, he goes and like spurs his horse to go a little bit faster, and you're not sure why he freaked out when you turned and waved at him.
I think I'm not sure why he freaked out, and then I turn back and I feel my hair kind of clack against my face, and I go, oh, right, cool, good, yeah, sure, why not?
Can Twyla get a +1 to intimidation influence checks today?
Perhaps. I think I will do that. I think we'll do that. That'll be fun. I like that. Now you have, as the day goes on, so there's a ceremonial like opening of the Wyll. and you see Pax Maxim and his dragon Bolt. He hops on the dragon, and he gets to light like the ceremonial bowl, and so you see the two of them like take to the skies. They do this like beautiful flight pattern routine before finally like swooping down right before the king and queen and lighting the bowl. The crowd erupts, and so the games have begun. First couple hours are lots of procedure for you all as you go to enter the lists, and you have to register. So you have to register your name and your house. If you are not houseborn, which means you're not one of the major or minor houses, then you would put the name of the Pax that knighted you. So for Zoc, you were not considered houseborn, so
Right.
you would have to do that. You can enter up to 3 events, and the events are as follows: the sword duel, the arcane duel, the joust, and root and stone, which is this world's version of wrestling. What it like, and you don't have to sign up for 3, but you could sign up for up to 3. And we discussed it prior. You'll only be doing one narratively. You made it X amount of far, but there's one thing where you made it to the round of 8, and that's kind of how we'll play this. So, Twyla, what events did you sign up for?
I think I did the arcane duel and maybe the sword duel. I don't think I would have done root and stone or jousting.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Just a flat d20.
That's a 10. Exactly
10.
average.
You made it through like the first round, like round of 64, but I think you probably flamed out in like the round of 32. And unfortunately, your draw was even or odd?
Even.
Even. Unfortunately, your draw was Victor. Victor took you out in the tournament.
Honestly, it's an honor to lose to Emberson. I think I shake his hand. I'm like, good show, mate.
That's my
Well done.
friend.
Zoc, how many events did you sign up for?
I don't think many, because he's working on a loner wheelchair that he hasn't spent a lot of time with and isn't really like battle ready, and so I think like he'll try to do the sword dueling, but I don't think he does very well, and so I think he's mainly focusing his efforts on the jousting event.
Okay, so jousting and sword dueling. Give me a d20, flat d20 roll, please.
19.
19. You did so much better than you thought you would in this tournament. You made it past the round of 64. You made it past the round of 32. You made it to the round of 16 before you got taken out of the tournament.
Nice.
And we'll say that you lost to you lost to a dwarf named Chocolate Battlebreaker.
For anyone who doesn't have the pleasure of knowing, in this world, all dwarves are named after their parents' favorite food.
It all
A fact
started
that
with
I find
beef
delightful.
broad shoulders.
Chocolate
ago.
Battlebreaker.
Yes,
We've
long,
known a
long ago,
ramen, R.I.P.
Zuckhead feels the
potato.
pain.
In one of our first playtests ever of Galdoria, long ago, there was a character named Beef Broad Shoulders, and ever since then, all the dwarves are named after foods, and it's great.
And,
We've had
and
yogurt,
his father Bullion.
Yes, Father
Broad
Bullion.
Shoulders.
bullion. And this was sword dueling. that he lost to chocolate? Okay, great.
And afterwards, Saga goes up to you and says, "That was a nice battle," and shakes your hand. And then after he shakes your hand and does the respectful thing, turns around, goes, "Chocolate battle," and everyone goes, "Yeah!" and they get super excited and happy. Liam, what events did you sign up for?
Liam signed up for the max because he feels the need to do his best. So he signed up for the arcane duel, root and stone, and sword duel.
Okay, so you did everything but jousting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because I'm only allowed to do 3.
Yeah.
Not as strong.
Roll me a flat d20, please.
Okay. Hell yeah, 15.
15. You stretched yourself a lot in this first day of the tournament. But you handled yourself admirably. Your best event was the sword dueling, which you knew that that's your salt right there, right? You tried your best in root and stone and just could not. There's so many half giants and dwarves and just really just yoked people in that category. And root and stone, you get taken out by somebody who was side-eyeing Twyla earlier, a dwarf whose name you learn is Chicken Poundfoot. Took you out in that. And then in the arcane duel, you get taken out by a dwarf by the name of Strael Ayathel. It's very annoying. And they didn't even seem to break a sweat. You made it through the first round. In the round of 32, she took you out. Very powerful mage. Dressed in these beautiful flowing white robes. Her hair is just insanely long, almost down to the ground. And she very detached, says, "That was not a good match, but you handled yourself admirably," and reaches out a hand to shake.
Thanks. And I sort of side-eye her, but take her hand and shake anyways. And as I walk away, I start muttering about how if I'd had my sword, that would have gone very differently.
One of the other arcane duelists, who you know is in Liam's flight, Vornik Gloomvale, says, "Oh, don't worry. She's not rude or nothing. She's just elfish."
Right.
You did good.
Same thing.
I think that gets a chuckle out of Liam as he comes back and feels a little bit better about it. It's hey, at least I didn't get out in the first match. It's all right. Not bad.
So you did pretty good. You did pretty good overall. But in the sword dueling, though, you did quite well. With you had a 15. You are seated third.
Okay.
Zoc with a 19. You are ranked number 1 going into the round of 8.
Sick as hell.
With the night.
Twyla, you got a 10. You are ranked. You're ranked 5th in the arcane duel. And with that, the first day of the tourney is done, so you can advance the date there. What day does that make it right now? Because I know there's a specific date that you're waiting for, Twyla.
Oh gosh.
I have not been keeping good track of the calendar, I'm afraid.
Hang on. Okay. When we were...
I think it was a few days after the Wyll.
It was 12 days until the full moon, 7 days until the Wyll, which means that we have
5
days, now 4 days until the full moon.
Great.
Okay, let me double check that because I have
Different.
Let's see. I just want to make sure. I don't want you to miss I
No,
wouldn't
I
let you
appreciate
miss
it.
your window, but I just want to be sure.
No, I've been obsessing over that shit, so.
So on the day that you got
Probably gonna have to
here-
pare down that list of questions I've got, like trying to ask him about everything we've ever encountered.
This is just so you know, Maui, this is from when we found the baby giant starting out the next day. I have it down as the 3rd of Ikeum, and
You
you
found
had
the
said that there was
baby-
12 days until the full moon at that point, and 7 days until the Wyll. So I was
So
just
yeah, you
doing the
found
math.
Yep, 3rd of Ikeum. On the 5th, that's when y'all had the encounter with
So is it currently the
the
10th of
Verdant
Ikeum?
Circle. The 6th was the Enclave. The 7th there was no encounters. The 8th, nothing much happened that day. The 9th is when you met Cremulon. The actual Cremulon. The 10th was next day, so this is the 11th. So you are now on the 12th. So yes, you are 3 days out from the full
3
moon.
days. Okay.
3 days from the full moon, because this is now the 12th, because we just finished the 11th day, so you're now on the 12th of Ikeum. So the 15th is when the moon will be at its fullest. So just be aware of that. Anything quickly, we'll say we have time for like maybe 1 or 2 interactions here that anybody had after the day of combat.
I definitely want to seek out King Lepemne and return the Sky Harrow Stone to him.
You see King Lepemne while so Hargrave Lepemne was seated at the king's table to watch the games. You see him sitting there, looks a lot better. And you see a young man who's clearly related to him sitting next to him, that you could probably intuit is his nephew.
The nephew he was talking about,
That is,
yeah.
to kind of take over everything. But yeah, King Lepemne looks great. He's kind of, whispering to people back and forth as the games are going. He's been cheering quite a bit for the 4 of you. I will say that Suavai is here now. You didn't get to talk to her before you turned in, and Suavai's been quite distant throughout the day and hasn't talked much or engaged with you much at this point. Clearly something happened, but she ain't ready to talk about it, it seems. After it's over, King Lepemne comes down into the grounds, shakes hands with a few people before finally being able to make his way to you, his nephew, kind of helping him over to you, and goes, "Well met, Pax."
Your Grace, it's good to see you. You're looking well.
Thank you. I feel much better.
Perhaps it might have something to do with this. And he pulls out the stone.
The Sky Harrow Stone. I've not gazed it in so long.
I believe it's time for it to be returned to its rightful place. And I do a little bit of a kneel. I make it kind of formal and present the stone.
As you put the stone in his hand, it has this almost like prismatic effect. It didn't seem to do anything of note in your hand, but when you put it in his hand, it begins to glow and refract light into this rainbow shine around it. and you notice that the deep wrinkles on his skin lessen slightly, and he stands a little bit taller. You kind of feel this like air of command come off of him, and it's almost as if he's like de-aging before your eyes. His hair, which was like very kind of white and brittle, looks a little bit fuller and goes from white to more of like a silverish blonde. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pax Silverfoot.
'Twas an effort of all of Tessaraflight, and I'll not sugarcoat it. It was one of the hardest battles we've ever fought, but I think in the end one of the most important of our Pax ships so far.
I can only imagine.
I know that Suvoi would like to bend your ear at some point during the tourney. Between you and I, this stone came at quite a cost. And if you could see it to steer some favor her direction, it would be well met.
It is advice well taken. Thank you. What was the reward for that? Do you have that in your notes, Twyla or Liam?
Let me look.
The reward for the 1 second. I will see if I find it. Sky Harrow Stone.
Or did he specify a reward?
I
don't know
don't
if he
think
did.
he did. I
Okay.
think he just said that there was one.
He
Yeah.
gives you a coin purse with $500 in it. 500 gold in it, rather.
500 American dollars.
He gives
And I'm
you-
like,
he
what
gives
the
you
fuck is this,
500
sir?
ducats,
What
son.
the fuck is this weird green paper and it smells
No,
funny?
he gives you a purse of 500 gold
Hell yeah.
to be split between the four of you.
Zach, you got that?
He also, I think, offers you, if you are ever stationed in Sky Harrow, he offers you a plot of land upon which to build a small keep.
Hell yeah. In my knowledge of things, I feel like I wouldn't ask him this, but just so I know, if I know, would something like that be something that we could possibly bestow upon another in our name? Be like, hey, this was bestowed upon us? Like, if we ever meet somebody that needs a place to be,
Yeah, you
is that
could.
a possibility?
Yeah, you could sign over the record of deed to
Okay.
someone else. Absolutely.
Just good to know. We're pretty altruistic.
Yeah.
I could see us maybe starting a Sky Harrow commune for some people we find along the way.
Oh, interesting. Okay. There.
Twyla would
So
love
when
that
you
idea.
do get a hold or a keep, there will be mechanical benefits for visiting your property. Just so
Hell
you
yeah.
know. Whenever we get to that. One other thing we can do today. Anybody have something that they would like to do on this this evening after the first day of the games?
Sorry. I think I would like to talk to my dads one more time, just alone.
Sure. Your dads after the games are hanging out at a pub in the Barrens, and the Wyll is a big deal because like everybody from the Barrens gets to go up to watch the games. This is one of the rare times where they get to go up to like Valley Gardens, and they're all kind of talking about like the first day, and they're talking about like the PAXs that they were into. And when you walk in, you get a big cheer from a lot of them, and one of them says, "You weren't looking that good in that dueling contest against that ginger."
Yeah, he's an old flight mate. He's very good fighter.
Are you saying
Alright.
you threw the match? That isn't ethical now.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying
I
he's
had
very
good
good.
money on that match. I was betting on you because of your horns there.
Yeah, I tried, and sorry, jeez.
Are you saying this is a flight mate? Seems like perhaps there was some sort of collusion.
Was a flight mate. No, was a flight mate. I want that money as much as anybody.
All right, but I've got my eye on you as he goes off.
I think I let my my black flame eyes kind of flare up a little bit, just be like,
Don't flare your eyes at me with your bony follicles. As he goes off and grabs the point.
clackety.
And your dad says, Twilight, can you not get into bar fights?
Sorry,
Please?
he started
You are
it.
a PAX. You have to act like it.
I know.
You're a knight of the realm. You can't do that with the small folk.
I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna actually fight him.
Yes, but your attitude was very combative.
All right, sorry. I'm just feeling a little bit all over the place after last night. It was good. I'm very glad we went.
Oh my goodness,
It's
are you
good.
okay? Would you like a warm cider?
I would love a warm cider. Thank you.
Fucking Algernon. I love
Goes get you a
him.
warm cider, and he starts
Precious
like
Debbie.
it just humming very softly so no one else can hear but you. Starts humming like what he would hum to you to like kind of help you like calm down when you would like get overstimmed. And he would sing this, but now he's just humming the tune. It's called Soft Dragon. As he starts kind of humming that and just kind of like lightly like rubbing your back. No, what is it, dear? And
alright.
Griggy's like, hey! As he comes over, Griggy's a little
Griggy!
overserved. He's just like, you were so good. You were so good.
Thank you, Dad.
Girl.
love
I'm sorry,
you.
I'm interrupting. What were you gonna say to your daddy?
No, it's all right. I just so I felt, I'm really really glad that we did that meeting last night. It was really good. I feel like I understand what I'm supposed to do a little bit better now, and but everything is so complicated already, and I want to do my best for the realm, the people, but I want to be smart about it. But I'm also trying to research infernal contract law because Suvai signed a deal with someone called Sam Twist to come back from the dead, and I'm trying to do the research. I'm really trying, and I really hope I can find something, but I feel like I'm way over my head. It's a lot of legalese, and it's infernal, which, I speak it, we do, but it's a different thing, and the way they use legalese is particularly, if you'll forgive the nomenclature, fiendish.
So what are you asking, dear?
How do I do it all?
And for the first time, you hear your dad just kind of like laugh. You don't.
But I have to.
No one can do it all.
No, but I have to. That's the point. I'm a knight of the realm. I'm a Pax. I'm supposed to.
Yeah, and I was a father who didn't want his daughter to become a writer, but here you stand. And that just has to be okay. Part of being a grown-up. is understanding that you can't fix everything, you can't change everything, and not everything ends the way that you want it to. There's a good chance that the contract your friend signed with Sam Twist is unbreakable. You're a writer, you're not a god.
She is.
She is what?
Well, she's a descendant of the Prenumina.
Oh, that's interesting. I have books on that.
Yeah.
And he starts he pulls out a little journal and jots down to research that. Very interesting, very interesting. Prenumina. They're very tall, very blue.
I just don't want my best friend to die. And I want Mum home.
Soft
safe.
dragon, cold dragon, little ball of scales. Happy dragon.
Happy dragon.
Rah, rah,
Rah,
rah. He gives you a kiss on the forehead. You'll figure it out, dear.
Right. Gosh. You know, it was a lot easier to think about doing all this when it was all kind of abstract and heroic and glamorous and exciting. I just want to do my best for everyone. And I want Mum to be safe. I want Suvi not to be stuck being a fucking reaper. I want the barons to have better resources. The kingdom can afford it. I know they can.
Honey, you can't change it overnight, so you have to stop obsessing. You're going to burn out.
Okay.
Literally.
All right. Okay. No, I know. You're right. You're right.
Because you're bonded with a dragon.
Yes, and also
they can run hot.
And I could already.
You have to slow down, or you're going to flame out before you can complete any of the things that you want to do, and that doesn't help anybody, and it does a disservice to you, and it does a disservice to your flight mates.
Yeah. All right. You're right.
I know I pamper you. I know you're your daddy's little girl, but also it might be time to
grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm just.
Okay, so can we stop being sad and celebrate the day and have a drink?
Yes.
Because every time we talk lately, it's just nothing but sadness, and I don't like that for you.
I'm sorry. It's been really intense.
Okay. Well, here's some more cider. This one's spiked.
Ooh.
So just have some fun.
Okay.
And your dad hops up on the bar and begins getting everybody to join in. He says, I learned this in a book. This is an ancient drinking song from Vakvalgred, and starts singing this very glottal song that everyone's too drunk to realize it sounds horrible. They love it. They love him. And yeah, I think you see in this moment just like how your mom fell for this tiny little man, because there's just something about him, an air that everything's just gonna be all right. But yeah, and he's just Is he's just like, and he's just like, and everyone's like head banging to it, and he just kind of gets the whole place going. There's a couple orcs here from Velgrad that like one of them like sheds a tear, just like Mummy used to sing. And with that, the first day of the tourney ends, and you have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody, and then you go to bed and you get ready for the second day of the tournament. It is now the round of 8. Winners will be picked by the end of today. Will be earned, I should say. Will triumph. Winners will triumph by the end of today. Let's see what we're gonna try first. I think we have time to do one thing before we go to break here. So let me. Actually, would somebody roll me a d4? I can't find it.
I just rolled my magic type for the next day, and it's bones again.
I got you, John. Or John.
It
Mallory.
will only be bones now.
It's
I got
3.
a 1. Oh, 3.
You go ahead.
3. I heard 3 first. 3 is arcane dueling.
Woo!
Twyla still looking super bony.
Bones.
You're gonna go up against your first combatant. You're gonna go up against. Who are you going up against? You're gonna go up against Strael Arathael, who you watched take down your flight mate in the last match. Okay, so you step into this large round ring that is bordered by large ash pieces of ash to kind of create this dueling arena. You step into the middle of it. You see this beautiful high elf who you realize is not quite touching the ground, which is why her outfit is so perfect at the moment. And she says,
I hate her.
Do you say that?
No.
You can say it if you want to.
No, I think it. I'm not that stupid.
I think you say it to Straub.
Yeah, I definitely telegraph it to Strom like, God, I hate her. And Strom's like, yeah, what's the deal? She's like, floating? So pretentious.
She looks at you and says, I've lived for thousands of years and have amassed many types of magic from across the realm. I wish you good luck. You will need it, Ryder. As you see these large glowing runes circle her hands as she kind of locks in. What do you do? What's your stance? What are you doing here?
I think everything about her is so extra that I'm inclined to take an extremely primitive stance. I want to go full opposite end of the spectrum. So I almost put my fists up like I'm about to have a fist fight with her, and my fists catch fire. So I have 2 flaming fists, sunken eyes, bones for hair, standing in front of her let's go.
Okay. So stakes. She puts 1 ring on the board, setting it for pride. What do you do?
I'll put 2 on the board, setting it for blood.
Sorry, say that a little bit louder, please.
I'll put 2 on the board, setting it for blood.
Okay, setting it for blood. So it's going to be a 4-point match here. Choose your style is next.
Okay, 1 second.
And let me choose her style.
There it
Before
is.
you do that, don't tell me yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have her style here. What is your style that you're picking?
Weird, baby.
Weird, and she picked overwhelming.
Yes.
Weird is effective against that, so you will have advantage on this point. You can try and get a second stack by reading your opponent. How would you like to do so?
I would like to give the look and make my eyes as black and as sunken as I can, and kind of brandish not only my flaming fists but also my fucking bone spur daggers that have sprouted out of my wrists, and just kind of look at her like, oh, you think your elf magic will save you? Just trying to be as unsettling as possible.
Okay. Roll.
Is that with advantage since it's intimidation? And I'm bones for hair?
It is influence. Oh, but there is no intimidation.
Yeah.
Yes, you may. No, it's a +1. Is what we.
Oh, okay, that's right. It wasn't advantage. It was +1. Got it. Okie dokie. Okay, that's a 13.
13. She goes. And you see her hair turn jet black and become snakes. And she says, "Did you think you would intimidate me with that?" And her clothes begin to rot and decay. And her skin becomes sallow and her eyes become like black pools. And she's, "Let's fight. Have at thee." And it is time.
Joke's on her. I think that's cool.
Time for the clash. You can roll 1d20, and then you're going to add as much mana as you want to pour into this.
Okay.
And remember,
and is that with advantage as well because of the?
You have to remember that you won't be able to replenish your mana, so it is a limited pool. Right. So you will be taking from your mana points for this. You do get advantage on this because the style is effective against what she's doing.
Great. Okay. I'm going to use 2 mana.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 2.
Okay. Let's double nat ones.
Double nat ones. You come in there like the fucking cock of the walk. You're like, this hoity-toity, but and what happens is just the most insane thrashing. The runes around her hands, I think, become like you. Like they look like a bunch of like hard light projections of yourself, and they begin to attack you and knock you back 10 feet. You go spinning through the air and landing in the dirt covered in mud. She goes back to normal, still pristine.
Okay.
All right, choose your style.
Shit. Weird. Should have been effective and wasn't. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with
Zoc and Liam. One of you, would you mind keeping track of the points?
That was a 4-point match, so all 4 points go to.
So that's one. That's 1 point to
Striel.
To Striel.
Yeah, because it's 1 point per round. It's not. It's a 4-point match.
Oh, it's a 4-point
match
total. I got you.
Yeah, we're playing to 4.
So.
Or we're fighting to 4.
What you got?
I'm gonna go disruptive.
She also went disruptive.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so that's a wash. You can try and read your opponent again. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm going to tactical analysis.
Okay, give me an examination check.
Okay, 15.
15. You can't read her.
Damn it!
can't read her. Now, that should, if you look at your DCs, this should tell you the level that you're facing. Because you can see what the DC set is.
Oh.
So
she's at least a virtuoso? Yeah.
let's see.
She's a virtuoso or a legend.
What would you, how much mana would you like to pump into this?
Ugh. I'm going to go 3.
All right. 1d20 plus 3, please.
And it's flat. Okay. Okay. 16.
16. You fare a little bit better this time.
Yeah, no.
But she's too fast. As you try and hit her, she's moving super unnaturally. Like every time she moves, it's like she speeds up before she like stops frame into like the next position. As she like comes closer to you. And as she reaches back, you see her fist become like this huge spectral scythe that she runs through you, and you feel a chill through your body as you go knocked down again to the ground. I thought you were going to be a challenge. What style would you like to choose this time? At this point, you hear your father say, "Breathe, honey. You can do this. I believe in you." And you hear Griggy like, "Man, kick that bitch's ass."
Liam is sitting near them and just yells at Twyla of just like, "You fucking got this! Your hair is bones!"
My hair is bones. I'm gonna try and go for... Let's go quick.
Quick. She went steadfast, which is effective, so that gives her advantage on this round. Read your
Goody.
opponent. You can potentially cancel this out though by reading her well.
Okay. I'm gonna twitch.
Okay. Finesse check, please.
Come on. God damn it. It's an 11. I'm just
11.
Dog shit right now.
It happens. All right. Time for the clash.
Okay.
How much mana are you
So
putting
is that
into
flat or disadvantage?
Disadvantage because she's doing an effective thing on you right now.
Oh, fuck. I'm running low, so I think I don't think I'm gonna put any mana into it. Or no, 1. I'll put 1.
How much mana do you have right now?
I have 4 left.
Already?
I only have 9 total, unless mine went up when we leveled up, but I don't think it did.
You've got to have more than that, because I have 8, and you've got a pool, because you're a
Yeah, I'm
spellcaster.
shocked at that. Have you not been updating your...
I updated it when we leveled up to 3, but as far as I'm aware, it didn't change when we went up to level 4, unless it did.
I will look into the calculation of your mana points later.
Okay.
You said you started with 9?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you started with, like, 18.
Oh,
because
wow.
That doesn't make
Okay.
any sense to me. And
Okay,
we will look at your mana totals
okay.
later to make sure it's correct.
Okay, so I've used 5, so I have 13 left as of the last time, and then I'm gonna... So in that case, I will use 3.
Okay. 1d20 plus 3.
That feels more reasonable. Okay, come on. Let's go. It's 5.
5.
Buddy!
She begins whipping the wind around you. You go spinning in this cyclone as you like fly up in the air, poof, kind of land down. And she's like, "Shall I finish this?" As she kind of floats above you. Choose your style.
Overwhelming. Fuck this bitch.
What was that?
Overwhelming.
Okay. I'll be nice. I'm gonna be nice here. I'm gonna say she picks weird, which you're gonna have advantage on.
No, it says effective against steadfast or disruptive.
Well then I'll pick steadfast. You have advantage on.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to help you out here.
I know, I appreciate it. I wish the dice were being nicer to me.
All right, so you have one stack of advantage. You may read your
Okay.
opponent. What would you like to use for that?
See through them.
Okay, insight check, please.
Nope, 7.
Okay, so one stack of advantage. How much
Okay.
mana would you like to pour into this one?
I'm gonna do another 2. Well, no, I'm gonna do 3.
Okay, 1d20 plus 3.
Okay. It's only a 16.
Oh man! And with a final series of lashes and blows, she takes you down. She whips her hair, and then she looks at you and she helps you up, and she says, "You have much to learn. Come see me afterwards if you would like to learn from someone who's been doing magic for quite some time. I do see potential in you. You're better than your flight mate."
I think Twyla's pride is a little too hurt for her to say anything right now, but she's like, just turns around and walks away.
As you walk away, she looks at her page and says, "I don't think that Fiendkin likes elves. Strange." And with that, the arcane dueling tournament continues, but unfortunately got knocked out. However, because you made it to the round of 8, you can put 50 gold in your purse for reaching the round of 8.
Gee, thanks.
Just remember, you won 3 rounds before you lost this 1 round.
Yes, that is absolutely true. You got through the round of 64, you got through the round of 32, you got through the round of 16. And with that, we're going to take our break. We'll be right back, everybody. And you're clear.
God, that was heartbreaking.
Oh, buddy!
That was demoralizing.
The low roll got you a rough seating there, unfortunately. The 10 got you a tough person.
Oh.
bitch. Look at that cute. Whoa.
I'm back. Hi.
Hi, stream. Hi, chat.
Look at those fucking legs.
I'm having oat milk.
Oh,
And we found a merm.
It was lost.
A wild
Never
merm appears.
found.
So a really good like sweet treat, oat milk with just a splash of French vanilla creamer. So good. All the creaminess of like a whole milk, but without any of the fat.
Oat milk is so delicious with
It's
cereal.
so good.
And like it's the wrong time of year for it, but if you're south of the hemisphere, fucking hot chocolate with oat milk.
Mm.
Oh, it's like a cereal milk hot chocolate. It's mwah.
Mm-hmm. So after the match, Twyla, as you go back to your flight mates, what do you think the vibe is as you head back to them?
I think I'm already aware, like, she offered to teach me some stuff. I'm definitely going to take her up on it, but it was too embarrassing to say yes, please, right after she rocked my shit. So...
I mean, fair.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be fine. That was just... woof!
Yeah, that was rough.
If it makes you
Alright.
feel any better, she handed my ass to me even harder than that yesterday. I'm still smarting a bit.
It doesn't, but thank you.
As all of you are talking, her page walks over to you, young boy about 12. It says, excuse me, I was told to deliver this to you. And he hands you like a small like card with very, very eloquent, perfect writing on it. And the card stock quality is just amazing. Everything about this is just like perfect. You look at it like, is this ink gold? Like, it's just like, the more you look at it, like the more ridiculous it is. And it says, it seems that you have some sort of problem with me. I do not care, but I would love to teach you a few things, as I think that you have the potential to be quite a good mage. Signed, Strife. I didn't have the actual name in front of me, so I just winged it.
I think I take sort of like my travel quill out of my bag and flip over the page and say, Striel, I don't have a problem with you. I was just salty because you kicked my friend's ass and then mine. Yes, please, to the offer to teach me something. Good showing today.
As you finish writing that, you see the ink seep into the cardstock and disappear, and then more gold, beautiful calligraphy appears and says, I don't understand why you would be upset. I'm far better than you. The outcome was basically predetermined. But yes, please do come by my my tent right outside of town, and you see a little map, like all that disappears, and then a little map in gold appears on the cardstock of how to get to her tent.
Okay, she's got to teach me this one because this is very cool. I like this a lot. Instant messages. That's fun. Instant messages. Da 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 da.
Thank you. That's all for tonight, folks. We'll see you next week.
Cookie!
Tip your bartender. I'm here until Tuesday.
Cookie, you made it to the Wyll. What's up, bud?
Cookie!
We're being facetious, Cookie. We're not actually done for the night.
We're not done. I just made a terrible dad joke. Everything's great.
Okay, Sadie, why don't you roll me a d4 to see who's going to go next? And then once we have that figured out, then I'm going to check in with Mermy. Let's see what's been up.
Numéro 2.
What?
2. 2.
Oh, duh.
Sorry, I was
Gotcha.
speaking Francais.
The joust will be next. As we move to the joust, before that, check in with Suavai. Suavai, you didn't come home. You didn't come back to the manor last night. You stayed out for most of the night. I'd love to know what you did.
I think it was first just walking around the city, not looking at anything, but looking at the ground and the places where my feet will step next. And then I just sat at the river and looked at it and dreamt of what could have been with my betrothed and thought about every single thing that now is going to happen now that I am no longer set to be who I was always meant to be.
And during the first day of the tourney, you barely spoke a word to your flight mates. What was going through your mind then?
I think it was just all the ways that I felt like a failure. Like, I have this family right here in front of me, and I can't look past the fact that my entire island now turns their back to me because I chose life instead of death. And every single thing that I could do for them now, I no longer am able to. Everything that I will do, Malaki will take credit for, or my Matuanga will take credit for it, because I don't think anyone can even utter my name. The only ones that will be brave enough, or they haven't been told, are my younger siblings. And so I will be Nuanga's first dragon rider and have been Nuanga's first dragon rider, but as the history books stand now and as oral tradition stands now, I do not exist anymore to them. I'm not a part of them anymore.
And as the opening ceremonies happened, I think the thing that got you so quiet is that you saw the Nuanga contingent there, and they were all wearing mourning garb. And when you went past them, they would not cast gaze on you. They looked down and covered their eyes.
Yeah. I also think that in that time away, I had already started dyeing all of my clothes. The formerly sea foam and brightly colored, Nuangan clothes that were given to me by my parents and by my family, I've been dyeing darker colors because I know that I am not a part of them anymore and they do not see me or respect me anymore. So I must do the same.
Yeah. Polka Dot, you gotta stop being so goddamn cute, man. I'm trying to work Polka Dot, and
he's our mascot. He has
just
to.
insane how cute that cat is.
The baby boy.
I have never wanted to be a cat owner, but Polka Dot makes me seriously reconsider that, watching how sweet he is.
Yeah,
that is not a normal cat. That cat is broken in the best way.
The magic cat.
And as you're kind of thinking about all this stuff, the crowd around you is drowned out, kind of comes rushing back in as you realize oh, I'm sitting here, I'm at the tourney, my friends are next to me, Zoc is on the grounds about to take part in a joust. Here we are. Do you say anything to your friends? Liam and Twyla are sitting on either side of you.
I've been silent up until this point. And I think instead of saying anything to them first, okay, you can get out my arms. It's okay. Instead of saying something to the friends that I am sitting next to, I instead, I'd like to spite my family for a second. Much like Merm in real life, Suavai is very loud. So, Suavai stands up, does a traditional Nuangan like yell of support and of gratitude, and then says Zakhed's name so that the entire Colosseum can hear. Because if nothing else, she knows how to throw her voice, and she's doing this very intentionally. And then she sits back down and she grabs both of your hands and says, I'm gonna tell everything soon. After today. After the tournament. I'll tell you everything. Thank you for waiting.
Give me an influence check on that, please.
Influence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I also forgot to do my accent. That was funny.
Hey guys, it's okay. I'm no longer part of New Ang anymore, so this is how I talk now.
This is how I talk now.
Don't
you know? My name is Suavai. It's so nice to finally meet all of you. Just a straight roll for influence.
Whatever your influence is.
Yes, I'm saying it's not with advantage or disadvantage or anything.
No, I don't get no advantage. Roll that back.
All I can do is ass. That's all I can do is ass.
Come on, man. Let me get that advantage, brother.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
An
The
11?
water go up my nose.
Oh no. An 11?
11. On an 11, some of the crowd kind of responds. Yeah. But you don't get any response from the new Anga.
Great. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it's gonna be a steady thing too. I don't know if you've ever heard Samoans and Tongans and Pacific Islanders yell for their teams, but we're loud and we're consistent. So Zakhed, you're gonna have the fucking loudest fucking cheerleader in the entire Coliseum, and everyone's gonna know it's you. So
Oh yeah.
my guy right there.
Zach, in this first round, you are going against Loaf Warhammer.
I was like, why is everybody talking over me? I've been muted the whole time. God damn!
We said it before when we were talking. We were like, Liam, we can't hear you.
Didn't. I was just like, oh, Maui's taking a moment. No, I squeezed Sue's hand back, and the second time the chant goes out, it is with your teammates' voices joined with yours.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Zach, you're going up in your first round against Loaf Warhammer. All right.
Okay.
Let me get my jousting cards.
These dwarves, man, they so tasty.
I love the dwarven naming convention. Thank you so much, Sadie, for coining it.
Oh, anytime, babe.
Okay, I'm on the jousting rules. You saw how you calculate what your AC total is, correct, Zach?
Oh,
but you have AC for this, which we don't usually have in this. So you're going to do
right.
12 plus your strength plus your dex, then +2 for your shield, and that should give you your AC total.
Okay.
So
that's
what is
gonna
your
be 12, 13, so 15.
15 is your AC total, which means you're about at artiste level in jousting, and 15 is my score to beat. Okay, so for this first pass, what positioning, like what maneuvering would you like to take for this? And before you answer, I'm gonna pick mine because I don't want to pick mine after yours. Loaf is gonna go. Okay, got it. I got it. So what positioning are you choosing?
I am choosing aggressive this round.
So did Loaf.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm kind of scared. All right. We are now going to roll a joust check, which is your might.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh god. Ooh, okay. Okay. Whenever you are ready.
Nat 1, baby.
I got a 22.
Jesus.
It's
all right. It's the first round. First round.
Sorry.
Okay. So you both go towards each other. Loaf, his lance hits true. Crashes into you. You must now make a brace check. You can either choose might or finesse for your brace check. What
might.
would you like to do? Might. Okay.
16.
16. You get your shit rocked and you feel like you're about to lose it, but you grab onto the reins and you pull yourself back up and you manage to survive that first pass. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Pass 2. How do y'all react to that as you see Zaka get rocked in that first one?
I think it's very much a grimace of like, but then like, oh, he stayed on though. He stayed on. That's it.
Suva is even louder. When you're down is when you need the most support from people. So. She's trying to do
Yeah.
as loud as
Right.
possible.
Right. I think there's like the initial wince of wanting to do that, and then hearing the strength of Suvai's voice, and Liam just sort of like doubles down and just is. I think at this point I might be on your shoulders, yelling.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Second pass. What positioning are you taking?
I am. After that, I'm going friggin' defensive, baby.
All right, and he went braced.
Okay.
Okay. Give me the roll. All right, how do you do?
4.
Oh god, you both miss each other.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
the crowd laughs at this. You see in the stands, you see the Inquisitor from Obelux not laughing. He looks at you, and you hear in your head, "You can do this. You are my brother. You can do this." What positioning do you take on the next pass? And I need to choose mine.
On this one,
Actually, I'm gonna
after
go,
hearing that, Zockhead goes eyes fixed.
Oh shit.
Okay, before you go eyes fixed, and I know you're my pain piggy, so I know you're probably okay with it, but I want to make sure that you did see what happens if you get hit on an eyes
I
fixed.
did.
Okay, because I did pick aggressive this round.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll.
I think it really shakes Zockhead, and so he's being more risky than usual.
Maui, before you roll, Are these rolls able to be affected by portents?
I am not going to say that you cannot do that. What I will say is that is cheating.
All right.
And if you get caught, there would be very severe consequences.
Okay.
You are on my shoulders.
Yep.
You are. How tall are you?
I'm like 4 feet tall.
You are like your head is probably like 12 feet in the air.
The people behind us are pissed.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. What did you roll?
Let's find out. +5, plus might.
Yeah.
Or no,
it's
just
a might
plus
check.
5.
No, it's a might check.
It's a might check. Okay.
Yes, jousting passes are a might check. Then you
in
get
that
to
case-
add that +5 to it.
Okay. 26.
26, and I rolled a 3, which means that with an 8, you rock his shit. I now need to make a brace check. He barely manages to stay on, but he definitely looks a bit dazed. How do y'all react to seeing that happen?
Oh, nice.
I want to throw Liam in the air and then catch him.
Yes! And also, we're going to use the fell off a cliff once, 1 per day, that you threw me really high.
Let's fucking go.
Like, Suvai just yeeted me up in the air, like, probably, like, 15 feet in the air, as we're both just screaming at the top of our lungs, as Zakhed just obliterates his lance on this guy. And hopefully you catch me.
As this is happening, Twilight, as you're like cheering, you can't help but notice, but out of the corner of your eye, that weird elf lady is sitting across the way in a special little seat, and she's eating. But the way she eats is insane. She sits there, and there are these birds that are flitting between her and a tree that she has magicked about 20 yards away. They flit over to that. They pick a berry. They fly it back over to her, and then just baby bird it, drop the berry into her mouth. And she goes, just one at a time.
This bitch is the most extra person that has ever lived.
It's just the most high elf bullshit ever. And Twilight's like, got to be less judgmental, got to be less judgmental.
What pass? It's 1-1 at this moment. What would you like to do for your pass this time, Zach? Let me choose mine first.
Okay.
Loaf looks a little shaken by that. I will say that you noticed, and that's all I'll say.
Zakhed's going high in saddle.
Eyes fixed.
Okay.
Okay. And that's gonna be a -5 to your brace, not to your animal handling.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. No. Okay. What you got?
I got a 28.
28 hits. I got a 15, which I think does
that
hit
hits.
You?
Yep.
Okay. But before we... Oh, actually, let's do our opposed brace checks first, and then I'll roll the d20. I'll tell you that you unseated me.
Okay.
And I unseated you, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But before we move to swords, because that's what happens if you both unseat each other, let me roll this d20 to see if anything bad happens.
Yep.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Okay. Oh, God. I thought you were going to take this man's eyeball. Okay.
I gave him a minor scar.
gets knocked off. You get knocked off. He rolls up and pulls out a sword. Pax Maxim rushes out your wheelchair to you, so you can get in your wheelchair. I'm gonna put these away as the action moves to a sword duel, which is how we will finish it. You each have one, and I think for expediency's sake, the next point is going to win. The first person to land will win the duel.
Okay.
Okay. So, choose your style. I'm going to pick mine first.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. What are you going with?
I'm going avalanche.
And I went mountain. Avalanche is effective against mountain.
Let's go.
Okay. Would you also like to read your opponent?
Yes.
How would you like to read your opponent?
I'm going to. Oh, I'm definitely going Eye of the Beholder.
Okay. Give me a what is that? Perception check, please.
That's going to be a 13.
13 does it. That's 2 stacks of advantage. Now the clash. That ain't good. I'm fucked. That was a 3 on the die.
Yeah, that's a was this a might check? So
it is your
18.
might, yeah. I believe you did avalanche, yeah. So that 18. Zoc, describe what happens as you finish this duel.
Awesome. We both draw our swords, and Zockhead just like starts barreling towards Loaf, who is just like and we're both just like running full tilt at each other, and right at the last second, Zockhead plants his sword in the ground to like leverage his chair like up and sideways, so that he's like moving unpredictably, yanks his sword out of the ground as Loaf runs past him and takes out his leg out from underneath him, spins around and holds the blade at his throat.
I yield. And
yeah, you do.
They raise the flag for Zoc, and the crowd goes wild. Okay, you did that shit.
With the knight, baby.
Roll me a d4, Zoc, to see who guys going to go next.
3.
3. Roll it again. I need a 2 or 4.
4.
4. Wait, I'm looking at screen. I'm not looking at the thing. Actually, you might have rolled the right thing.
Liam,
I don't know.
I think. Are you doing screen order?
No. It's on my Flame Out Games list. 4 is Root and Stone. Suavai. Oh, I need you to roll me a d20 to see how you did in the round of 64 and 32.
Yep. It's a 2.
Oh no.
Oh no,
It's a
indeed.
2?
Yes.
Okay. So, what games did you sign up for in addition to Root and Stone? You could sign up for up to 3 events.
Of like the other games that you've provided?
Yeah, like sword dueling, arcane dueling, or joust.
I would have done jousting and sword dueling because I am not I'm not anything like Twyla. I'm not. That's that good.
You on the jousting, it did not go well.
No.
You almost like you thought that like your mass would be an advantage, but you just couldn't figure out the mechanics of it, and you never really picked it up very well
No.
in your time back at Soulspire. You did a little bit better in sword dueling, made it about a round before you got knocked out.
Mm.
And you've managed to make it to the round of 8, but you were struggling, and you're pretty low in the seed. On a 2, you're ranked 8th.
Yeah.
So in your first round, you're going up against the number 1 seed.
Fuck off. Shit.
And unfortunately,
no.
I am so sorry. It's right here on my sheet. You step into the ring.
No.
To see who you're going to face. And you begin to hear a Nuanga Haka with Maliki at the head of it. Wild look in his eye. Just like that. And they are performing this in front of you. But none of them, save for Maliki, looks at you. And as they finish the haka, and they stop, what do you do?
I'm gonna roll because I have 2 thoughts.
Okay.
Okay. What I do is in the warrior way, there's the feminine and the masculine of this warrior chant to showcase to your enemies and to try to intimidate them. They all, because it's Maliki who is in front of me, portrayed the masculine. I respond the exact same way. I am alone, but I am as loud as I can be because I'm the only one that can chant it. Because no one will chant it with me. I know that my teammates would chant with me if they knew, but that's not the way that it works now. So
Maybe.
I mirror everything that was just danced at me and portrayed at me because I know that by heart.
Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay. That's a -1.
A -1, yeah.
Uh-huh. That's a 14.
14. It's not quite enough.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
If you have a good die in there, Liam, this is something that you could influence without.
I
If
could?
this is not the actual thing.
Then it's an
I
18.
will say
It's a fucking 18.
an 18 would do it. As you begin
You got it in a heartbeat.
As you begin to do your haka back at them, I want you to tell me how your Forerunner magic affects your friends so that they also know your haka.
Yeah, so my specific one, I'm going to label that as Siva Tao because I'm Samoan, not Maori. So I'm just going to quick rewrite that.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. With the Siva Tao, as I start to do the chant, because it doesn't begin with movement, it begins with sound. And because I am the descendant and part Forerunner, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
My throat glows blue in front of everybody. Which, not great, because everyone's going to want to know what the fuck that is. Or the people who know what that is, I might be hunted later. Anyways, my throat starts to glow a blue. I think of the only people that are here that still love me and still support me and still are there. And each one of you has a glint of blue. You feel something bubble within you, and it feels like you need to get it out somehow, some way. And you don't know how until the sound finally reaches you. And you hear my words, and you understand what is being said. And you want to respond, and you have this ache, this yearn to just be by my side. But Yearn stands. And so as I continue, you pick up with me. You start to sing and yell and scream with me. And all of our voices kind of come together, and it is more musical than what theirs was. Theirs was hard, and theirs was this idea of you're going down because you have wronged us and you made us look bad, even though no one knows what it means for any of what has happened to me. Mine is, I care for you. I love you. You are going to bend a knee at me because you chose to leave me behind. And the rest of you are with me, and the rest of you chant alongside me. And I feel me at the bottom in this space. I feel each of you at my side, and I feel your dragons at my side as well. And I think at that point you also hear Vi in the distance just like roaring and trying to do the exact same that you all are, and doing it in her own way.
Because of that, I need you to give me one more roll, Suavai. I need you to give me an influence check, please.
I think I have advantage because I have a thing. Hold on.
We are those fans at a match who didn't have the best seats, but we're so excited about what's going on. We have made our way down the aisle and are just standing at the gate, just screaming.
Yes. Am I intimidated? I mean, I literally said that this is an intimidation technique. So I would like to use Draconic Presence and roll this with advantage.
I love it.
Both of you have been rolling like shit. I need a different dice. I'll roll these two. I haven't rolled you yet. That's a 17.
17. About 15% of the new Angans that are watching look at you and give you some sort of gesture that means family. You see that you still have supporters, and they look up at you, and the Matua Anga sees this and is very upset as the king is sitting there. How delightful, and sees the Matua Anga upset because she's sitting at the table with the dignitaries, and he's just like, no, it's fine. They're just having a bit of a go at each other. It's fine. But she looks pissed.
Oh, not this Galdorian Averinian king mansplaining her culture to her.
And as he's like trying to placate her, she slams her fist on the like long table, and it cracks in two. And he goes, oh, someone's had a bit too much to drink. Bring another table. As they bring another table, and everybody clears off of the field as this match is about to start. Okay.
And that's before the match starts.
Yep, this is a whole match in and of itself.
Good, cool,
Yeah.
good.
And
Great.
now we have to get
Good.
sweaty and wrestle each other.
Hot.
Yeah.
You know that like this is one of the few things that is on the mainland that also exists back home.
Yeah.
And you happen to know that Maliki is like the best wrestler or the best root and stone on the island.
Yep.
He's never been unrooted. First of all, pick your style. I will pick mine. This is in the event of an attempt to tap out.
Yep.
Above table, this is good storytelling. Maui, you're fucked up for this.
I rolled horribly. He was the number 1 seed. He was
I
the number
know.
1 seed.
I said this is good storytelling, and also you're fucked up for this.
I ain't it. That was somebody else did that.
That was my
Dice.
dice. Being like,
Spicy
wanna
dicey.
get fucked. Here, get fucked.
You wanna get fucked?
Spicy dicey.
All right. What style are you wrestling in for this one?
Root.
And so is he.
I figured.
All right. Opposed grapple check.
Okay, and the grapple. Okay.
It would be might or finesse, depending on the style. With root, you're doing might.
Yep. Okay.
All right. What'd you get?
25.
He got a 13. Would you like to attempt to try and get him to tap out?
Absolutely not.
Okay. First point. So describe what happens in this first point.
I think it is because this is akin to sumo, like, and we are coming at each other in the exact same way. I think it is just like on kind of all fours, but just as a way of balance. Suavai looks directly in the eyes of her betrothed that said we would have a conversation before the tournament. We did not have the conversation with the tournament, and she turns off all of her emotions. There
Maybe
is
you
no.
should have been here on time. Y'all have like a fight with your eyes without even talking.
Yes. On time. My work. Hello. I had to get. Anyways.
He's like looking at you. He's like, I was around for you and you weren't there.
I was at the river all fucking night, you dumbass. Sorry.
No, you want to be there. All right.
I said it in the.
But
now.
all with the eyes, though.
Yes, all with the eyes. And then
right.
as like emotions turn off, her eyes go dark. She is just taking in every single emotion that Vi is feeling, and just puts it in her like tackle, and just picks him up and drills him onto his back, right below him, and is just like on top of him at this point.
Okay.
Which, under other circumstances, he might enjoy.
He also still might enjoy this. We haven't had a conversation yet.
His eyebrow does kind of raise, and automatically you're not exactly sure what it means. But you also know that he is locked in on winning this right now. All right, next round. What do you pick for your?
Is it okay to pick the same one?
You can pick the same one.
Okay, I didn't know if there was any penalties or anything like that, and obviously I didn't have time to ask.
No, you're totally fine.
Root.
He picks stone, which is weak against root. So he would be a disadvantage if you try to get him to tap out. That's if you win the grapple check.
Yep.
All right. Give me a roll.
Roll up. That is plus might. Yes. 17.
I rolled a natural 1.
I pinned this motherfucker.
He is so angry right now. Do you want to try to make him tap out?
Yes.
Okay. Grab 2 dice. He has the highest bonus of any match today, and I'm rolling dog shit. This is amazing. Okay.
Do I, because it's strong against it, do I add anything to that?
What is your plus on your might 7?
Plus 7.
Okay, so 7, so he has to beat a 17 to not tap.
Plus 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Merv's been
hell.
putting everything into my.
Everything is in me.
Wow.
I'm not smart.
No,
I told you I didn't go to school.
I think I'm too.
Unfortunately, that's a 7 on the die, so that is 17. So he meets it. He beats it.
Ah.
He breaks out of the hold. You get the point. He stomps. He stomps and he's like starts to like. You've never beaten him like this in wrestling before. He is so confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? You can see it in his eyes. He's like looking to the stands. He's looking at the Matua Anga, who is just staring at him coldly. If you get another point, you win this without him ever getting a point on you. What style? I'm going.
This face.
It's a root.
He goes Vine.
Okay.
Which is strong against root.
Yep, which is strong against root.
If he scores a hit.
If he scores a hit, he's got +3 over Suavai, but he has not been able. The dice have a story to fucking tell today. All right, and here's the roll.
Nope, that's a 13.
He rolled a 2.
That's a third one.
He rolled a 2. That's 12.
And
Describe what happens as you take him down.
I think it is just unadulterated rage. There is this just, I'm holding him to the ground, but I need you to stop moving. So I fully take him. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, and
Flip that turtle on his back.
Right.
I can't get up.
I
can't get up.
You can't get up. I can't
My
get up.
only weakness. How did you know?
What is it? No. I don't know what the WWE wrestling move is when, like, you're, like, holding... I fucking hate the fucking...
You gonna do a DDT? You gonna do a DDT?
DDT. I'm looking it up. I think it...
Stone Cold Stunner?
I think it's a Cold Stone Stunner.
I think that's when you
Cold
grab him by the
Stone.
neck, pick him up, and slam him down on the ground.
That's actually when you make
Cold-
ice cream
Cold
on a
Stone-
cold slab.
Yeah, Cold
and
Stone is when you
chop
scoop
it
them up with
Wyll.
and you
Or
have to
that's the
sing
one
when they
you
tip
grab
you.
him and
You chop him up and put him back together again. Oh,
Yeah. But, like, what I was thinking is, like, like, I'm holding him by his legs, and then I'm landing on my ass, but he's landing on his head.
Suplex.
Suplex! I fully suplex this fucking betrothed of fucking mine. And I say... Fuck you. And I walk away.
And the crowd erupts. Your friends are going crazy. Whew. And with that, this day... No, we have one more. I forgot we have one more before this day is over.
Boy, Liam.
Huge, like, just insane. That was crazy. I'm like, my brain is broken from that. We have one more. Liam.
yeah.
Whew. Okay. You seated pretty well in this, right?
I did. I'm trying to remember what I rolled. I told you and then I forgot.
There we go. You rolled a 15.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think you were seated like 3rd or 4th, I believe. In this one. You were going up against Velody Vistral.
Velody Vistral.
And Velody Vistral is a bird folk.
Okay.
Specifically a crane. So very like long limbed, very beautiful, very graceful. Grace. And Grace is very beautiful. Very proper. This is not a dragon rider. But she is bonded. I believe she would be bonded to a griffin. She heads out to the field and says, I wish you good luck.
The same to you.
She walks over to the board. She puts a ring on to say, for pride. Would you like to add a ring, or would you like to stop at pride?
This is the first match. I'll stop at pride.
Okay.
Or do I also put one on pride? Sorry,
No. If you put a second ring, that would increase it. If you don't put a ring on, you're agreeing to the stakes.
Okay, yeah. I agree to the stakes. Also, before I went down for my match, I took off my ring and I gave it to Zuckhead to hold.
Okay. As you head out, you see at the edge of the arena, kind of like leaning against the wood, staring at you intensely, you see Victor with kind of that wry smile that he always kind of has whenever he looks at you.
I just meet his gaze and I just nod. I am in the zone. Like, I'm glad he's there, I'm glad he's watching, but all of my attention is focused on Velody.
Oh, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's standing there and he may be looking all hot and fuck, but I am focused.
All right.
I couldn't help it.
You're the worst. I love you.
I hate you so much. That was amazing. The fucking saxophone came in. That was so good. All right. I need my sword dueling.
I will say, just for posterity, that was actually a trumpet with a muffler, but
trumpet with a muffler.
it was. It was a trumpet with a mute.
All right. I have her style here. What do you pick for your style?
I'm gonna start with avant-garde. No, I'm not. Sorry, Viper.
Viper.
I didn't see yours if you turned it.
I did, but I pulled it away as soon as you said it. I picked Flourish.
All right.
That is effective against Flourish. Okay. Would you like to read your opponent to try and get a second stack?
Absolutely, I would. 14.
14. 14 does it.
Okay.
So you have 2 stacks of advantage. Roll your clash.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Ooh, I had double 18s for a total of 22.
22. Okay, first point goes to you. Describe what happens.
Liam is just absolutely, like, everything is faded away. He can't even hear the crowd. All he can hear is, like, the scuffs of their boots on the dust and the blood in his ears and that sort of feeling he gets where he almost feels like he knows what's going to happen before it happens. And in that moment, he just reads her body like a book and can tell where she's going and just deftly blocks her with one, sidesteps with the other, and just comes in quick as a snake with his blade across in front of her throat as she steps past him and stumbles.
And as you get this first point, and as you kind of feel your blood like boiling and you can hear your heart beating. You, even though you're so focused in, you can tell that Victor's heartbeat is moving in time with yours. And the more like into the battle you get, like the more like he's breathing heavily too. And I think in this moment you realize, oh no, we're like entangled. And he's starting to feel what you feel. You've read this in your books and studying at the Soul Spire, that if two riders fall in love with each other, and two dragons fall in love with each other, that can create this entanglement. And you're beginning to feel that. And it's really intense. And you can feel it somewhere in the back of your mind. As we go into the second round, what style will you pick for the second round?
I'm going to show off with a flourish.
And she also does flourish.
All right.
Okay. And you may read your opponent as well. What would you like to do to read?
What would I like to read?
What would you to read your opponent? You get to do that as well.
Oh, I didn't even add anything last time. I just did a straight D20 roll, so I definitely won.
No, you rolled 3 last time because you had 2 stacks of advantage because of the read.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought I had 2 stacks of advantage on the...
Last round, you picked a style that they were weak against, but you also did a successful read. So you had 2 stacks of advantage, which meant you rolled 3 die and you took the highest of the 3.
Yes, I did. I'm just saying, when I read my opponent, was I supposed to choose a thing to add to it, or no?
It has next to it what the skill
I didn't do that last time. I just did a straight D20 roll. So
Okay.
I
If you
would have
look
had more. I'm just saying that out loud for myself so that I know why it's different this time.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. I'm going to do... I'm showing off. I already said it. I'm showing off. So I'm going to use finesse. That there is a moment where when I disengage with her and step back, that I just do a wee bit of fucking like trickery flashy. I throw my sword in the air and I catch it and I'm like ready to go on the next battle. And that's a 22.
22.
With an 18 on the die.
Second point goes to you. All right. Going into the third one, pick your style.
I'm gonna do...
No.
I'm gonna do... the same. I'm flourishing again. I'm feeling myself, and I like this is what I'm meant to do.
Avalanche. You're at 1 stack of disadvantage.
Wait, flourish is advantage against.
Oh,
avalanche.
I'm looking at avant-garde.
Oh, no worries.
Sorry. Yes, stack of advantage on that.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Read your opponent. The filth.
Yeah. I'm gonna twitch. I'm just gonna see if I can make her flinch.
Okay.
That's a natural 20, baby!
Okay.
24.
Now, roll your clash. D20 plus your style skill.
What is 16 plus 4 is dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Describe how you finish this match.
With that flinch, when she does it, Liam does kind of like a leaping tumble roll to get round to her side, just quick as a flash. And And then just when she thinks I'm going to go for the attack, I actually just pull a backflip. And as she lunges for where she thinks I was, she stumbles forward again. And I plant my foot on the side of her blade and stick it in the ground and have mine, as I look up at her from above, blade to the
And
throat again.
as that final point goes to you, the crowd goes wild. And the second day of the tourney is at an end. Everybody kind of disperses. You can hear the crowd. They're talking. They're like so jazzed about what they saw. You can hear them talking about things. It is awesome. Now, as the day finishes, Twyla, where do you go as the crowd disperses and the tournament is done?
I think by now, having seen my teammates do so incredibly well, I'm like, all right, let's see what this elf can teach me, and I want to head over to talk to her and see what she's willing to share, because pride is not something that Twyla often indulges in, but she was a little wounded by how poorly that went. However, she's smart enough to know this person knows a lot more than I do and has had a lot more time to learn it. So if I don't take her up on her offer, I'm a fool.
You head to the tent. You follow the card, and you head just outside of the Barrens, right on the outskirts of Flame Mount, and you see a small, nondescript tent. Does not look at all like what you would expect this high elf tent to look like. It's just like small, greenish burlap material. Just doesn't look. It looks very plain. What do you do?
Hello?
No answer.
What was her name? Oh God.
Strael,
Strael, are you there?
The flap kind of like moves slightly, but no answer at the flap.
I just peek in. I don't want to go in, but I just peek in through the flap.
As you peek in, you see a large entry foyer with 25-foot vaulted ceilings.
Wow.
And it's just all like beautiful, like silver and wood, like silver inlaid in wood. The chandeliers all have like little like dancing lights instead of flame.
Strael, are you home?
Yes, I'm here. You hear from far away, and as she says that, a dancing light appears in front of you and like leads you down the hall.
Oh, lovely. All right. Clackety, clackety, clack.
You enter you enter a large, this huge room, and in the center of it, a beautiful ivory clawed tub on like a slightly raised pedestal, and you see this elf soaking in the water. It looks to be some sort of like milky liquid that she's sitting in. She has a glass. Hello, I'm glad you could join me.
Hello. Sorry, should I let you finish your bath?
I am finishing my bath.
Oh, all right. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't intruding.
What do you mean?
Some people like to be alone when they bathe.
Huh. Novel.
I'm sorry for my attitude earlier. I was a little bit my pride was a little wounded, if I'm honest, but you displayed some very impressive arcane ability.
Could you describe that to me?
Describe what?
Pride.
Oh. Ego? Sort of a feeling of value in oneself that can be a bit delicate or reliant on certain outside validation at times.
Seems tedious.
It is. But, you know, as much as my family tries not to be, we are technically noble or whatever. Anyway. So, you said you're... I'm sorry, is this rude to ask? How old are you?
She thinks about it for a second. I think I am around 2,000 years.
Wow.
Give or take.
That's remarkable.
Is it?
Well, you know, I've only been alive about 1% of your lifetime.
I'm the youngest of my family.
Oh.
My oldest sibling is 3,000 years older than I.
5,000 years old.
Is that a lot?
By my standards, absolutely, yes. That's remarkable.
The tournament was interesting, don't you think? Is interesting?
Yes, it is. It's a bit of as I get older, the glory and glamour part of the whole PAX job seems less and less appealing, if I'm honest. But I like it as a measure of skill, I suppose. Although that's why I was a bit humiliated, honestly.
She stands up in the tub, completely just naked as the day is long. Steps out of the tub.
Really tries not to react.
He says, "You can look. I do not mind." As two birds like bring a robe and just kind of like gently like place it over her shoulders. She doesn't bother to like put it all the way like over her.
Do you ask them to do that, or do they just do that on their own?
I suppose I've never thought of it. Huh.
All right then.
What are you?
What am I?
Yes. You're fiend-kin. I can see that clearly.
Yes.
And you are bonded with a dragon.
Yes. Chaos dragon, as it were, or wild magic, chaos magic.
Yes.
Changes every day.
And what if your second element?
My second element?
Oh, do you not know that?
I don't know what you mean.
You and your dragon will eventually gain a second element. All of you will.
Beyond the chaos magic, you mean?
Yes, your flight leader seems to already have begun to stumble upon his. I can't believe you do not see it. Can you not read auras?
Not yet, no.
Oh,
I've
we'll have to
never
add
been
that to your
very,
studies, I suppose.
Yes, honestly, I've always taken a rather academic approach to magic, and you
There's
seem
nothing
to have a bit.
academic about magic.
Right.
What do they teach you at these schools?
Well, I'm also the child of academics, so that's part of it.
Oh,
as
I'm
well.
so sorry.
No, it's all right. I love them very much.
Do you? Oh,
Yes.
that's surprising. I'm sorry, I don't understand emotions so well.
I can tell. It's all right. I'm trying to meet you where you're at because you are who
Yes,
you
I
are,
meant to
and
ask you,
you've
are
offered
you-
to help me,
Yes,
which is
I
very
meant to
kind.
ask you about that. Are you a racist?
No, no,
You seemed
no,
to
no,
have a
no.
problem with my lineage earlier. I just wanted
No,
to make
I'm
sure.
sorry. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. That was rude. I come from a family that tends to have a little. I'm reluctant to use this word, but we're almost a little bit embarrassed of our status. So seeing someone wear it so proudly was a little bit of a culture shock for me, honestly.
I see. Yes, of course. That must be it. Anywho, so you agree to be under my magical tutelage?
I thought you were just going to teach me some stuff like now. Is this like a...
Oh, I cannot teach you everything in a day.
Oh no, I didn't expect you to, but if you'd be willing to go into a more ongoing arrangement, that would be greatly appreciated, my goodness.
Excellent, then I shall be traveling with your party. Make sure that your friends are aware.
Right. Okay. Cool. Actually, that could be very helpful. Okay. Great. I'll let them know. I'll have to ask them if it's okay with them first before we officially decide.
Why?
Well, we've been traveling together for quite some time and we're very
How
close.
long have you been traveling together?
Oh. Well, not that long, I suppose, but we all grew up together as well. And so we've been a sort of chosen family for quite some time, and I wouldn't want to bring someone new into the equation without
You keep
making
measuring
sure that
things
they're
in
all
time, yet
comfortable.
you do not say how long things have been.
All right, I'm 20. We've known each other since
You're
we were
only
small
20?
children. Yes! I told you I was 1% of your age. Now who's not smart?
And you can walk. Amazing. I don't
You have long childhoods.
So, look, I will not take up any space. If you want, I can stay in your satchel.
Oh! Wait, really? That's kind of
Yes.
incredible. I'm sorry.
Is it?
No. Yes, I've never met someone who could shrink to the size of... That's really cool. Well, I just want to make sure that they're comfortable with having another person around. It's not really a matter of space. It's more a matter of psychological space.
Oh, God, academics. Look,
That's not academic. It's emotional.
I will be here when you are ready to leave Flamemount at the end of the tournament. If you want
Lovely.
to travel with me, then meet me here. And your
Okay.
first lesson will be to let go of all of this reticence and go find someone and screw their brains out. Embrace your life. Oh, I understand that you still have grief. I can see it on your aura. You lost someone that you liked. It must have been significant. I do not know.
That's not why I was reacting that way. This is all very personal.
Is it? I have so much to learn about mortality. Anyway, it was lovely seeing you.
Yes, thank
This
you very
means
much.
this is my polite way of saying that you should leave.
Yes, no, I'm going now.
Yes,
Thank
I have
you.
a few of the combatants from
Bye.
early in my bedroom waiting for me, so
Enjoy. Have fun.
Good day. And
Yeah.
she turns and leaves. The light will see you out. Don't turn left.
Yep, great.
As she leaves, Liam, Zach, Suavai, you're sitting back at the Creasy Manor. What do you think is going on?
I think Zakhead is definitely still like coming down from the adrenaline rush. The dragon energy is like going nuts. And I think he's found like part of like the mantle or something that he can grab onto, and is just like doing pull-ups. Just trying to get some of that energy out.
Did Victor win his match?
Yes. Victor won his match very quickly, very decisively. He
Quicker
put the
than
first
me?
blood. Quicker than you, and yet more points as well. But he also kept his like eyes like he was just locked on you the entire time. He has been seated number 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think like Liam's like feeling good, but like almost like too good. In a way that I realize that I'm not only feeling my feelings of feeling good, that I'm here in Crazy Manor. I think I'm toasting, sharing a glass of brandy wine with Pax Maxim. But I'm also just sort of like split brain of like trying to run through some like mental exercises to calm myself, because I'm finding it hard to come down after that. That my heart is still racing and my blood is still rushing in my ears. And I'm just trying to get a handle on that.
Pax Maxim looks at you and says, "You're entangled."
You're perceptive.
I've been doing this a long time. Do you remember how to compartmentalize? Do you remember how to create the box?
It's a bit squiddly around the edges at the moment.
Close your eyes. Imagine the floor at first. Feel your feet on the floor. You're rooted to the floor. Then build your walls. Build it around you. Lastly, imagine the ceiling. In that space, it is you, and it is only you. It's where you go when it gets to be too much. Your entanglement, your dragon bond. Do not lose yourself to the connections you are making. You feel differently than normal people. You are bonded to a creature of the most ancient magic. You can get consumed.
Yeah, thanks.
He looks at Zach, he looks at Suavai, and looks at Twyla as she comes in. All of you, remember to remember where you begin and your dragon ends. Don't completely lose yourself. It could be dangerous. Now, I need you to tell me about what you saw on the road.
Oh,
God, where to begin?
Begin with what you've learned about the 13th Army.
They've got agents everywhere, secret members of the army. They've been recruiting quite aggressively, it seems.
one of our stops along the road was at the giant village just south and west of Sky Harrow. We met the great worm Lianra there, and after clearing out blight from the forest and finding out the cause of it was the Briar King corrupted, promised by the 13th place in the New Order. We helped him see the rot he had let himself inflict upon his beloved woods, and were able to bring him over to our side. But in meeting with the head druids of the area to have just such a discussion about the 13th and what they knew about him, half the druids in the enclave turned on each other, wearing masks of the 13th, and one of his generals, the same one we met in Palatea, arrived in fire and flame with 2 corrupted great worms at his beck and call.
And trying to eat Lienra's heart. Zoc saved her.
Yes,
But
she
Barely.
speaks quite highly of all of you.
Oh. You've spoken with her?
That's all I can say right now.
I started to remember that I'd seen their mark elsewhere. I mean, great and small. I've seen it in the stones carved into the very bedrock of one of the towers in the Soul Spire. We saw it again along the road to Sky Harrow, and even small places. A cabin that once held a family, ripped asunder and put into the ground with the 13th mark carved upon the door.
Yeah. There's a big piece of the puzzle that we do not have. And we need it if we are going to know what we are facing, and if we are going to get the Voxai or the Curia Regis to listen to us, that this is a clear and present danger.
The eating dragons' hearts isn't...
There is no actual physical proof.
Have you seen him? He looks like he's...
You've seen 13th?
In dreams only.
Twyla, what does he look like?
A mess of draconic markings, none of which make any sense. The ones that we
have developed feel natural. They feel correct. They feel like they've come from a place of a true bond. And his are violent and sacrilegious and
It's very large.
And you remember it after it's happened.
barely.
How? How?
He
You must
said he's been
understand, there is
watching us. I don't know.
There's something missing in my memories. There's something missing in all of our memories. As if all of Galdoria collectively forgot something. The power that it would take to erase yourself, to scrub yourself from the memories of everyone.
When we were fighting the Blight, before we arrived in Sky Harrow, one of the knights that was infected by it, Kryn, the Knight of the Woods, he said something to us. And I thought it was the source of the Blight. But that ended up being the Briar King. I don't know why I didn't remember till now. But I think this has something to do with Drake and Valdoran. I know he's said to have perished in a great battle. There's a statue of him outside of Sky Harrow. We passed it on our way in, but that knight said specifically, beware. Beware of Drake and Valdoran.
Zakhead pulls out his notebook and shows him the last words written with the his magical quill.
What name are you saying, William?
The bloodstained quill.
Draken Valdoran. He was a Pax
What?
or a Vox.
Say the name.
Oh, he can't hear it.
Can't hear what?
Liam is saying the name, Maxim.
Say the name again.
Valdorin.
Draken Valdoran. Twyla, write it down for him.
I have it written down right here.
You have it.
Oh.
Can
okay.
you read this?
There's nothing on that page, Zakhead.
Oh dear.
That's
Pax,
not great.
There is. There is a name, and we're trying to tell it to you, but
We
you
all can
can't
read this, right?
It seems that, yes, it seems that anything to do with him might have some sort of memory blocking or perception blocking magic around it.
But we can read it. We can hear it.
This is what we run into every time. How do you fight something you can't remember?
You find a way to remember it.
Or keep around people that can.
Yeah.
Do you think it has something to do with our dragon bond that we're able to...
Maxim's bonded to a dragon.
I think this has something to do with Palatea, with the festival.
I think so.
We're marked in some way.
I was there.
I know,
Yes,
but we've these
He-
dreams.
He's been sending us messages. He's been watching us, testing us.
Waiting.
haunting us.
Why is he so focused on you?
I
He
think
said he's
saw some
waiting
sort
for our
of-
dragons to be ripe.
I almost wondered if he found some sort of prophecy or something.
Or maybe we weren't supposed to survive. We were kids.
Is there anything special about any of your dragons that you've noticed since bonding?
I mean, they're special like any dragon, but I don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Suckhead, can I have that ring back?
There you go.
Zackhead, what are you
Zuck,
telling us?
as he says this, and as a realization comes to your mind, you swore an oath that you wouldn't speak of anything that happened yesterday.
Unless it interfered with my
duties as a Pax.
Of my vows as of my
that was the
as a
condition.
Dragon Rider. Is that if it doesn't interfere with the oath that I made as a Dragon Rider, anything that I said stays in that room.
I'm going to ask
and he's
you a
been
question.
and Zach has been like really like going over in his mind, like, okay, which of the things that happened last night fall under that category? And he goes, okay.
Zach is the rules lawyer of clerics, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to how you interpret this.
A cleric of sacrament is a rules lawyer.
Yes,
that is their
that is
entire
what it is.
job.
So
okay,
what it says on the tin.
And if you want to pray about it, you can. But I you know.
Sure, I'd love to.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll pray about it. Why not?
Okay. So you need to roll a d12 to do a prayer check. Sacrament is under Mortis. Mortis numerologically is 12. So you have to hit a 12.
6. Or sorry, 9.
9.
Nice. Sorry.
You reach out trying to feel Soccerman to find some guidance in what to do. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take, because you are a cleric of Soccerman, I will actually say roll that prayer check with advantage. So give me actually one more roll.
1.
Okay. And you don't feel anything. The only thing that you feel is that you need to make a choice on which oath you uphold in this moment.
Okay. I swore an oath to I swore my heart to my dragon, and I swore my sword to Averine. I think this fits under both of those categories, and I think withholding this is going to I'm going to say that it would go against my oaths to that I swore to my dragon and to my country, not to withhold this piece of information. I have learned through means that I am not at liberty to say that there is a strong chance that Luce might be a broodfather.
I'm sorry, what? How do you know that? It's
I can't tell
impossible
you.
to know that so young. No, Zaked, you have to tell me how you know this.
I can't.
Zaked, as your commander, I am ordering you to tell me how you know this.
Pex, I made an oath.
You made an oath to the Riders.
Yes. And it is because of my oath to the Riders that I am sharing this information with you now.
You can feel his power kind of radiating off of him as he tries to keep his draconic power in check. You can feel the temperature raise in the room a couple degrees.
And Zaked does not flinch.
I'll go and stand behind Zaked.
Sylvi does as well.
All together now.
I no longer know if I can trust you, Zaked.
Be that as it may. If this information gives us any kind of advantage over the 13th, we would be fools to ignore it.
I don't think you understand what this means for you, Zaked.
That's certainly possible. Why don't you explain it to me?
If I tell the council that your dragon is a broodfather, then you will have to live your life at the Soul Spire with the Broodmother forever.
How soon would that have to go into effect?
Immediately.
Why?
Because there hasn't been a broodmother or broodfather in millennia. And if this is true, that is the most valuable dragon on the planet and must be protected at all costs. So you tell me, Zaked, how you know this, how I am supposed to trust you when you withhold the most important piece of information in our age.
You'll notice that I didn't.
I need to know how. I need to know, did you find this out of your own research, or did someone tell you this? If this information is out there, this is dangerous.
Yes.
Yes, what?
if this information is out there, it is dangerous.
You all have another day of tournament tomorrow. You have until the end of the tournament to tell me what the hell is going on, or I have no choice but to go to the council. And you will be stripped of rank. You will be sent to the Soul Spire. I don't want to do that. But I am bound by oath as well. Good day. And he turns heel and walks out. From a distance, Zak, you can feel your dragon's sadness and fear.
I reach out with comfort and support. It's gonna be okay. We'll figure it out.
As you said to your
Together.
dragon, you also say that in the room. Twyla, Suavai, Liam, you hear Liam say those words. What do you do?
Zuckhead.
Zuckhead, yeah.
We've got to figure out a story and we've got to stick to it. That's all.
Twyla, I don't know if this is something we can make a story about.
I don't know that we have a choice, Liam. Whatever Zuckhead's reason for not telling us where he got that information, I trust him enough to know that he's not keeping that from us lightly. Am I right, Zuck?
Of course he's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I was saying. I'm just...
If he can't tell, then he can't tell.
Right, but then it's not a question of what we tell them. It can't be a tale. It can't be a story. We can't lie about something like this.
Then what do
We
you
got to
suggest?
figure out what we're gonna do. But I don't...
What else can we do? I'm not talking about making up something ridiculous. I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe I stole a book and I found the information and that's why Zuckhead didn't want to tell him where he got it. Because I did something wrong to get the information and I don't know.
Twyla, look at him.
We can't have him stripped.
No, we can't. We got to figure out what we're gonna do, but look at him. He can't lie about this, or he would have done so already.
He's
I'm
in the
not-
room.
Sorry.
What?
You're in the room. He's in the room. We're talking about him like he's not. I'm sorry, Zach.
It's okay.
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
If I'm wrong, you'll have us, our support.
I know.
I don't think I am.
This information was supposed to help.
I know.
It was supposed to crack open why we have an advantage.
Did Luce know?
No.
Is it for sure? You knew?
No.
So we don't know for sure.
Oh,
Maybe that's the answer?
Why don't we all have the same story?
That's what I was
Based on the source of my information, I'd be surprised if it was inaccurate.
But
we don't know for sure.
Right.
And we are a flight together.
we ask them how they know. He said it was too early for them to know for sure, for you to know that maybe there's wiggle room there.
Everything he said about Luce was right. He's too... If this is true, it might not matter what we tell them.
But does he get no say in the matter?
It's not how it works, unfortunately. Brood dragons He's not wrong about that information being dangerous in the wrong hands. I trust Suckhead completely, but they can't afford to take chances.
And they can't afford to lose an entire flight.
Well, they can't afford to lock Luce and Sockhead up in a tower if we're
I'm
the
not
only
saying
ones who
I
can
agree
talk
with
and
it.
speak and figure out what the hell is going on with the 13th. Why no one can hear the name Dracon Valdurin.
Except for us.
Except for us.
Maui, can I make a roll to see if there are spirits in the room, specifically Reapers?
Sure. Arcana.
That is under my phone. That is 16.
16. 16's not high enough to just know. Let me see. I'm gonna make a roll because I have two things that I want to do. Y'all are the only motherfuckers can do that. A Reaper chooses to let you know that yes, they are there.
I bow. I'm assuming no one can see them.
You can't see them. You just can feel it.
I bow into the general direction of the room.
And stepping out like from a seam in reality, you see a Reaper and like a hooded duster with huge raven's wings and a large scythe appear. And he says,
Does everyone else see or just me?
Everyone sees it. Hello, sister.
I am already
Sister?
considered your sister, huh?
You will be eventually.
Not at the flip of a coin.
Call it faith.
Call mine hope.
I am Wyll.
It is.
Why do you summon me?
I wish it was a pleasure to see you and to meet you. Kin. I would like. I turn to everyone else and I'm sorry. When I talked to Sam the last time, the entire 12 are afraid of this army because they know if he becomes too powerful, all of them will die. Right?
That is correct.
Dracon Van Duren. Does he react?
I could not hear the name either. Little Reaper.
Well, crap.
So this being has managed to destroy its own memory across planes of existence?
There's one that has information that cannot be destroyed.
It cannot be destroyed because there is no information.
The information does not exist anywhere.
The information
Except
exists with
one.
us.
No, not with you. It once existed in the halls of Urbis Opus.
Once, it does not anymore.
It was taken from them,
By whom?
presumably the 13th.
But, okay. I turned to everyone else and I deeply apologize again. Sorry.
No, that.
I was dead and I kept.
No, that's all right. This. What did you say your name was? Oviel?
Yes, Oviel. You can find the correct spelling in the Twitch chat.
Oh.
Which your
Dead.
lovely GM put in there.
Charming.
I don't know what that means.
I don't understand what a Twitch chat is, but thank you very much.
Yes, apropos of nothing.
Right.
Vile. Why
don't
did
see it,
you
but that's all right.
answer my call?
Call it a kindness.
And now that we are talking and I have said a name that you are not allowed to know, now what?
I will tell you this. The information that was stolen was tracked to a tower of obsidian, somewhere deep in the Iridian expanse, and found by the mother
Of
your
Twyla.
flight mate there.
That's why she went missing.
Do you have any idea whereabouts for the information that we are now looking for?
As I said, it is in the Iridian expanse. Even as we speak, Jen has assembled a group to retrieve her and hopefully the information.
Good. Good.
Now, before I leave you, I will do one more kindness, for it may well be your last. Do you know why I am here?
What?
Hopefully not in your official duties.
I hope not.
Do you know why the host of Reapers are here in Flame Mount?
All of you are here?
Because
Something to
we
happen.
are all going to die. Aren't we?
Enjoy your last day.
Oh, Vile. I appreciate your kindness.
It's the kindness
And-
which was shown to me a long time ago.
I hope you see the stars dancing tonight.
And he disappears in a flutter of raven's wings.
Okay. That's fine.
I feel a bit sick, actually.
And as you all reel from this information, we pull back out of Creasy Manor and into the mansion in which the Obluxian embassy has been set up in. And we see the Inquisitor sitting at a large oak desk, and there's a small radio sitting there, and he hears, what was the last thing someone said? Was it
Actually,
okay?
I feel
Okay,
a
okay.
bit sick.
I feel a little
Yeah,
bit
but
sick.
sick actually.
He turns it off and leans back and says, well, this is interesting. And he hits a button on his desk. He answers a call. Yes. Yes, we've been listening. For the most part, he seems to be keeping his promise. Yes, but it seems we have bigger problems. Yes, sir. Send the fleet. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Thank you so much, my lovely, lovely writers, for playing. Oh my goodness, so much happened in this session. Oh my goodness.
So eventful.
Very eventful. Tune in next week, everybody, because next week is the finale of this chapter before we take a break to our librarian's table and find out what is happening in the Iridian Expanse finally, and what is this missing piece of information. Why is there a person whose name cannot be heard? We'll find out soon. In the meantime, let's go around and find out what our lovely people are up to and what they are doing. Let's start with LJ.
I'm having my mind blown. Hi everybody, I'm LJ. I've played our lovely little Liam this evening. You can find me here on Reflect Media. You can find me in the chat at LJabes. You can find me on Instagram at itsme_LJB. You can also find me if you're in the Chicagoland area. I will be playing Hotspur in Henry IV Part 1 with the Sandbox Collective. We will be performing at Mrs. Murphy and Sons Irish Pub the last 3 weekends of August. And I hope to see y'all there. Over to John.
It's me. Now it's me, John. Yeah, you can find me all over the place on this channel. If you would like to see the projects that I've been working on at my dad's house, you can go to my Instagram at Mr_Crabtree and see John's Summer Side Quests. I just built a series of shelves. It took a long time. That's it for me. Ready, set, merm.
Ready, set, me. Hi, everyone. I wasn't here the first half. Apparently, a bunch happened. What the fuck? My name is Merm. I use they, she pronouns. I've been playing Suavai, our big old strong muscle mommy who's just really fucking sad. Let's see. This week, you can find me in a bunch of different places. On Friday, I think is my next stream. Hold on. I have this all up, but I put it away. You can find me on the Streaming Rainbow channel for Inferno in the 6th, 7th Ring of Hell, I think. Wrath. But guess what? It's fucking horny Wrath, and we're all horny. It's really strange. We're all angry and horny, and I think we're just about to fight one of the ferrymen. He's like 8 stories tall. We're like normal sized. This is gonna be fun. We're probably gonna die, but it's hell, so we like come back to life, so it's fine.
Which circles is it possibly?
It's Wrath. Whatever the Circle of Hell Wrath is.
You had it narrowed to 2. Which one was it?
No,
again?
stop
7?
it.
7,
Stop
baby.
fucking,
Seven.
God fucking damn all
Anyway,
of you.
On Saturday,
I'm gonna 6'7" your ass.
On Saturday, you can find me on the Nerds with Dice channel for Season 2, Part 2 of Fields of the Dead with my 50-year-old white woman, Deborah, who actually just got shot by a sniper and almost instantly died last session. But
crepes.
Crepes! But I am unconscious, so I can't say crepes.
Oh, cheesy, crazy.
Cheese and crackers, man.
Cheese and crackers.
Oh my gosh. I need
crepes.
a cold one to bring this one down. And then on Sunday, you can find me on the Tabletop Misfits channel, where I play the Yellow Unicorn Power Daddy. You heard that right. It's Daddy, not Ranger. We have some time shit going on, and the Machine Empire fucking sucks. I just had my first Fade to Black with my boyfriend on stream, and that was fun. That was everyone. It was very. Anyways, it was. I just do a lot of horny streams. I realized, and it's very strange.
Ian got slammed against the door earlier.
It did. It was hot.
Damn. I really missed a lot. I need to hydrate. Sadie, you're up.
Hi, I'm Sadie, and this is Bruce. She's a perfect angel.
My pronouns are they, she. You can find me in the chat at Audrey3. You can find me on Instagram at Sadie Songs, doing all sorts of silly things, mainly a lot of stuff here on this channel. You can find me on Wednesdays playing our incredible Star Wars campaign. Shit got so intense last week. It was incredible. If you did not catch it on the stream, please watch the VOD. Do yourself a favor. It was unfucking real. Everyone cried. It was wild. If you're in the New York City area, please support D3C. We just suddenly last week lost a very loved and valued member of our community, Tommy Lombardozzi. We love him very much, sending love to his family. Please support the organization. I'm sure we will be doing some sort of memorial for him in the near future, because he was a very important part of our crew, and we love to celebrate one another in our community. So love yours, and take care of your people, and patronize independent art, because it is hard out here. Maui, take it away, babe.
Join the Discord, follow Patreon, check me out here every Monday doing this thing. I highly recommend, if you can make it next week, make it next week. For this, it is going to be the most intense episode that we've had by a factor of 10, so you have that to look forward to. It's going to get very real very quickly, and a lot of threads are starting to come together. I think we're starting to maybe begin to see the picture here, which is very exciting. Wednesdays, as Sadie said, check out Star Wars. It is very good, and we're almost at the end. We're getting there. And then every other Thursday we do Blood on the Clock Tower, so check that out. On the in-between Thursdays, I'm not sure when I'm going to start that, but I'm going to start doing 1 and 2 shots on the in-between Thursdays for that. I have some pretty fun, pretty out there ideas of things to do. I'm gonna get a little bit more experimental on those days, play in different systems, do things a little bit maybe more like darker, a little bit more R-rated sometimes, a little bit weirder. One of the first things I'm gonna do is going to be in the world of The Crown, which is a system that was created by my friend Sarah, so be sure to check that out. I have
one extra thing. I'm so sorry.
Please.
If you are in the Chicago area and you are a femme or female type human and you are interested in role-playing and the tabletop community here, the Chicago Tabletop Gaming Alliance is hosting an event for you specifically called She Rolls Initiative on August 20th. I will be there. I will be helping to run a Learn How to Roleplay table, and I will also be GMing a one-shot that will be playing live that evening. Well, not live. We will record it live, and it will be playing that evening. But yeah, just a lot of really great female femme-type humans celebrating our place in the gaming world and who we are in it. And I'm excited
Heck
about
yeah.
it.
And if you love this channel and want to support it, and you love Wyrmriders, you can go on our Patreon and become a patron, and then you can watch our session 0 where we played these characters as wee little children. We keep talking about the festival. If you want to know what that's all about, go back and watch it. It's fucking great.
It's adorable and traumatic.
Little babies. It's Adora trauma.
Tramadorable.
Follow, don't follow, watch, don't watch, all that's fine. What I really want you to know at the end of the day, that you're, why is this not working? There we go. Is that you were seen, you were heard, and you were loved in this space. See you next week, everybody. Bye. And raid.